pleasure of mine. Oh my gosh, am I on here? I'm so sorry. Olivia, I don't hear you. Dude, I was on the whole time. We were talking shit on here the whole time. Olivia, I don't hear anything from you. Now I see you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh my gosh. I had my new mic plugged in and I was thinking y'all were hearing me so good in my new mic and you couldn't hear
Yeah.
anything I said.
No, I didn't hear anything. And then it's so funny. I had my face turned because I'm like, well, she ain't saying shit. And me and my son are over here talking shit to each other.
Oh my
And
God,
then I
no,
was just
okay.
like on the screen and you still weren't talking.
So yeah, I guess I failed at hooking my mic up. So okay, so first I got on and I said, "You're welcome for me showing you Huxley and the new cat Earl." I didn't mean to show that to the world, but you're welcome
Yes.
because
Yes.
they're so cute.
Well, hold on though, and I will say because I did text you before this or DM'd you before this because I didn't know if you realized he was on there and I knew you didn't mean to have him on there. I was like, "Oh my God, please let her see this." But of course you didn't.
Oh, well, it's okay. It's okay. It was just for a second and I mean, whatever. But um yeah, no, I was adding screenshots and and I had taken that picture like right before. So, whoopsie daisy. And then I said hello to everyone. So let me go back and do that again. Let's see. Um, we have what up, Letha May? Hey Josh, it's been a long time. Brooke, Amber, my boo. Oh, reality, yay, I'm so glad you're here. I was worried it'd be too late for you. Okay, Shannon, where are you at, boo? You supposed to be up here. You a part of this. Hey, Betty. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this definitely came out of nowhere. This was a very last minute decision. Uh,
I just want to say hi to everybody. I don't think I've ever talked about it, but I don't look at chat when I'm on other people's panels. So, of course, if you have anything to say to me, if Olivia sees it, she'll tell me. But hi, everybody in chat.
Betty says, "Hey, Tira." Um, let's see. Brooke says, "Oh, he's cute. Cats aren't sus." I still think cats are sus. Okay.
Oh my God, that's right. We had a whole thing and you went and got a kitty.
I know. They're still sus. So Brooke says, "We know, Tira." Okay, let's see. Shannon says, "I'm here. Just give me a few minutes." Okay, no problem. Come when you can.
Do you know, Olivia, real talk, my favorite panel up here was me, you, and Shannon.
Yeah,
I
really?
can't remember what it was. It was probably Jessica Kent, but it was my favorite because I've been on your panel quite a few times now. So it was my favorite panel.
Yes, that was a fun one. It really was. And the one with me, you, Josh, and Villanova. I thought that was really fun too.
Oh, that one was epic, old school. Oh yeah, I agree. That one's number one, but me, you, and Shannon number two.
Yes, because we went so old school YouTube, like doing just tea time, man. It was so fun. Okay, so Josh says he's clueless as to what's been going on. I've seen some things here and there. Well, we're gonna catch you up on a little something something today. Let's see. Anyone who doesn't like cats would love cats if they met my kitten Bunny. Yes, so see, I did not like cats at all. Not just never been my thing. I've always joked that I was gonna die a lonely cat lady without the cats. But Earl, he is just the cutest. He's so chill. Like in the picture, he just is there cuddling with my baby, and they stay cuddled, and just wants to be loved and cuddled. And so, a cuddly cat is a cool cat in my book. Hey, Jilly Beans! Cats are sus. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, before I ask you a question that's gonna quote unquote bust you out a little bit, maybe because I know you're honest, right? First of all, that was the cutest picture I've seen in a very, very long time. Okay, you got the cutest fucking child on the planet, and now you got the cutest kitty. I have to know, was it a bribe in any way that that cat ended up in your house? Be honest, girl.
Oh, you already know that's the way I parent is by bribes. So that was a bribe to get him to use the potty more, and it has worked. And it's also a bribe that he only has his passy at nighttime. And if he takes a nap, he doesn't take one every day. So, and we've been doing really good with that too. And bribes are my parenting style.
They very much are. So I had to ask. I just had to ask, was there a bribe tucked in there? Because I know you did not want a cat, Olivia. I know you didn't.
I did not want a cat at all. I did not want a cat at all. So, yes, it was definitely a bribe. And Brooke, you were totally right. He's growing on me. He's just the cuddliest, sweetest little thing I've ever seen. So, yes. Aw. Josh, that's so funny. And
Olivia, how old is the kitten? Just curious, like how old is the
he's
kitten?
only 12 weeks.
So right when it's time to come, oh my God, you got him like a baby, baby.
Yes, he's a baby. Yes, little Earl. And I cannot stop dying that Huxley named his cat Earl. And I cannot quit thinking of the Dixie Chick song. I keep like walking through the house going, "'Cause Earl had to die." I can't quit. And I keep like randomly bolting out, "Goodbye, Earl." So, uh, let's see. Not a second one. No, I don't want another one. We were chatting when they came home with the cat. Yes, Jilly. Jilly and me were talking when the
Hi,
cat
Jilly.
came home.
Hi, Jilly. Jilly, we're doing a stream soon, girl. I did not forget about you. I'm just trying to get on my 2024, baby. I got you on the list, okay?
Yes, and I want Jilly to come up and talk with me one day too. I love Jilly so much, and I love when she gets up on panels. She's such a good
Well,
person to
you
get
know
up
what?
and talk.
That's something I could ask you. Jilly is someone great to have on panel, and I'm gonna actually do something with her with tarot cards. She's come on your channel a couple times and talked about recovery. What else would you want to pick her brain about?
Oh, she has so much cool knowledge. She used to be in the UFO community and
Oh,
like
oh,
supernatural.
oh my God, we got to do it. We got to do it.
Yeah, she knows a bunch of cool shit, dude.
Oh yeah, that one has to come up soon, Olivia. For sure, you got to pencil that one in.
Yes, uh yeah, and Jilly did a reading for me yesterday with her tarot cards
Oh,
actually.
did she?
And I hated her in the moment, okay? Because she told me a bunch of
Okay.
bullshit that I didn't want to hear. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she did a really good job, and I told her I want her to do yours.
Oh, and you know what? I've only had my cards read once, and it was by Chicago, and I know she's a beginner. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word. It's nothing more than a beginner. She's a beginner. And I've never had my cards read by someone who really is about that tarot card life. And you know what I'm saying? I would love to get it read, and I want to get it read live. I want to be able to bring people up and have their cards read. How cool would that be? That's what I really want for me and Jilly.
Well, yeah, y'all need to talk about it because I know she has to do like a whole meditating before she does it and like get you know,
Oh, okay. Okay,
she
because
like
see,
gets
I
in
don't
her
know
whole
anything.
yeah, she gets like in her whole like headspace and like but she had
Oh, the
taken a
real
little bit
deal.
of a break from reading the cards, and so I
Okay.
was like her guinea pig to get back in. But she did an amazing job, and she told me so much shit that I needed to hear that I did not want to hear.
I love
And
that.
then
You know,
I
I
took a
love that.
bath and cried my eyes out, and then had
Oh, I
like a
love
real
that for
moment with
you.
myself. Yes, it
Yeah.
was nice.
Oh, I
I had a whole
love
moment with
that for
myself.
you. Jilly, I need a reading because maybe you can't do readings online. We haven't talked about it, but anyway, I want to get. I don't want to get talk about that. I didn't mean to do that, but like, I totally want a reading. Okay, I want a fucking reading. That's all that matters right now.
She said, I can't do it live. I just prepare before I
Okay,
have done
see, and I
tons of
didn't know
readings
that.
live. But she had me, we did it on StreamYard and she had me record it.
Okay,
So she will have you record it and then you can post it.
okay, yeah, that would be great. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
great collab. She don't got to come on live. That's a great collab right there. That's
Yeah.
content in itself. Redoing my reading. Come on.
And you
You
need to
think?
do
Can
it
you imagine
because
the shit
it's,
that them cards are gonna say about me? Oh my god, that's a fucking video in itself. Jilly,
no,
we got to figure it out right here.
uh, oh, she said she can do it live or she can do it private. Yay. I read
You
that
know
wrong.
what?
I'm an
You know what, Jilly? I think I would love to collab with you on simply. No, Jilly, I'll get in touch. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Olivia. I'm being so rude. I don't mean to do that,
No,
Jilly. I'll get in
you're
touch with
fine.
you.
No, Josh says, are you sure, Tira, the cards can be a look into our souls? LOL. I'm starting to hate mine right now. And yes, I hated mine too.
You know what though? I think I would really. I'm not a bass girl, okay? So I wouldn't take your heat on that one, right? But I think I could really use a good cry. I think I could really use a good slap in the face as much as I self-reflect every day anyway, but I think I could use a reading I don't want to hear.
Absolutely. I needed every freaking second of that. And then I
Yeah,
cried my eyes out. And then I had like a real fucking moment with myself where I was like,
perfect.
look, Olivia, a lot of this shit is your shit that you need to
Yeah,
just deal with.
yeah,
So.
yeah.
All right. So, reality, real quick. I want Jilly to do your reading too. Would you let her do it? I think you would really like it too. I want reality to do hers too. So, all right. Let's talk about what we're here for, people.
It only
So,
took us 15 minutes. Dude, if you and I are not the same when it comes to getting what we're trying to talk, it took us 15 minutes to get here.
hey, that's pretty good. Usually I'm at about 30 to 40 before I actually get to the point of why I even
Very true. Very true.
usually have to cover 78 topics first. So we're here tonight, gathered on StreamYard on YouTube to discuss some shit. So, let's preface this by saying this stream is not meant to be nasty in any way. I don't have hate in my heart at all. I'm really at a place of like it just is what it is and it was what it was. This is just because I watched this and then I had several people that had watched it and we had spoke and they all had a pretty common uh reaction as I did, and there's just some things that I believe need to be addressed. And I think addressed should be maybe a word in bold because this is about, I didn't even say what it was about. This is about Tracy's video earlier where she is discussing her coming back and everything that happened with Jason. And I'm also going to talk a lot about the Reddit community. I'm going to talk about Jason in this. I'm going to talk about we're going to cover quite a few things. And I know Tira had a reaction to this. Shannon definitely had a reaction. And yeah, and so here we are.
I just want to make a suggestion, and then I want to just add something. I think that was a great professicable, or whatever the word would have been. I think we should react to Tracy first, and then you can explain the Reddit. Just because, let's get the reaction out of the way, because we're gonna have so much to say there. I don't know if you're gonna get down your list, baby girl. I know you like a long live stream. I know you love a good field trip. I don't know if we can do it. So I just wanted to say that. The only thing I want to say is I don't even dislike Tracy, and it is so easy, and I understand for my passion about anything, because I'm Italian and I get loud, that it could be taken as anger. I'm not angry. I'm calling shit for what it is. That's what I do. And sometimes I get passionate, and people need to quit taking it as anger. Otherwise, I co sign all your professables. And, I think that was a great way to start it.
Yes, and I agree with you. I agree. Oh no, here come the yawns. God. So, Jilly just got done watching it. Brooke felt dizzy afterwards. Reality's reaction is Brooke said, I gotta be real, I'm lost with her video per usual lately. Um oh yes. Okay, see, we keep Shannon around for a reason, okay? So she said, real quick before the reaction, is everyone aware of why this happened? Like about Jason talking to her and CJ quitting. Yes. So
Does Shannon, do you want to tell us about that though? And yes, thank God for Shannon, because she's a big chronological kind of girl, and I be missing all kinds of stuff. So thank God she keeps us on our toes. Does she want to come up and explain it, or are you going to explain it? I
I don't
just didn't know if she wanted to come up.
I don't know if she's ready yet to come up, but I can explain it. Oh, and this is such a good point. Reality says, where are the donations for the DV and community and recovery community? This is something that's been asked a lot and not been addressed. We're also going to address the Patreon that has been asked in her comments several times and not been addressed. We're going to go over all of this. Don't you worry, Reality. It's a huge part of why we're doing this.
In reality, shout out to you, because we couldn't keep our freaking minds together without you either, okay?
Oh my God, I would die without her. Seriously, Reality holds me down. Okay. Why will my little scrolly thing not work? Oh, there we go. Honestly, I have not been keeping up with Jessica Kim that much. I have seen little bits here and there, so many rabbit holes. Yes. So I am going to um okay, Shannon is about to come up. So I'm going to give just a yes, CJ quit. See, I need to show this. Okay. I need to show that. And I have that. I have that. So, okay. Uh yes. So I love CJ too, Josh. Yes. Okay. I'm going to switch over to my phone actually because I need to add I didn't add that pictures of CJ's explanation and I'd rather just read word for word what he said himself. So I am going to switch over super quick and then I'll be right back. That means you need to speak, Tira.
You know, I'm getting really good at. Oh, you're like literally leaving. Okay, well now I'll go look at the chat. Let me see what you bitches are up to. Hey Amanda. Hey Brooke. Hey Miss Shannon. Reality. Josh. What's up, pimpin'? Joshua. I love calling you Joshua. Because I like giving pet names, and even though like that's not a pet name, right? Like it's totally not a pet name, but like nobody calls you Joshua, so I want to do it. Yeah, I didn't know much about what CJ bowed out of either. Are you back, Olivia? I hear you breathing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, I'm out of
sorry.
there.
Oh, I didn't know I was unmuted, and I'm over here
No,
just like
you know what though? Do you see what's in back of you? It's me on screen. I wonder why it looks like that. I've never seen that. Not that I care. I think
I
I'm
can't
bored.
see right now because I'm
Oh,
adding
okay.
these pictures
Okay.
in. So hold on, but
Gotcha. Okay,
I
maybe
am,
it'll
yeah.
change when you get in. Yeah, because it's like a big old picture of me in the back, girl.
Oh.
Like that's your new background. I mean, I don't mind it. I just thought I'd let you know.
Um, there's, I'm trying to debate on what exactly, I want to show that, but, well, we'll start with this. Okay. So, uh, where's Olivia's money is what I'd left up there. That is also another good question. Um, okay, so okay, can you see me and you now? Do you see both of our little things?
Oh no, I definitely see both of us just fine, but like, you know how it was like that blue and black in the back? Now it's just my big ass avatar face.
Huh, that's
It's
weird.
just our background, but I mean, it looks okay. So now you just covered my beautiful face. There you go. Who cares what's back there, right?
Yes, because we need to discuss this.
Right, right.
Okay, so sorry chat, I'm a little behind, but I will get back to y'all in just a second. I'm going to read this and then we will I'll go into it a little bit more if Shannon is still not here. Okay. So CJ says that she, as in Tracy, messaged me and said she was going to make a video about Buster's records. That's Burner, in case those don't follow the Reddit. I said that
Oh,
would be
damn.
what?
I didn't know she was trying to make a video on burn. Oh my god.
She didn't say that at all in her video, so I don't know. But that's what she told CJ, and I'm much inclined to believe anything that CJ would say over her. So okay. So he said that would be, oh, CJ replied that would be interesting. I have no problem with Tracy. She's always been respectful to me. But she started sending me new emails that read from Jason, I'm only sending these to you. You can send to CJ if you want to. I'm thinking to myself, here I am reading through 30 pages of emails trying to piece it together on Jason's behalf, probably over 100 emails over 2 months for no money. Heck, it's costing me money. Then, out of the blue, I'm only sending these to you, Tracy. You can send them to CJ if you want to? Fuck you. What uh he was sending to Tracy was the same old shit anyways, but I'm sitting here thinking, what the fuck am I wasting my time for? LOL. Um so I want to pause there for just a second. Um so yeah, and I agree with him. CJ has sent money to Jason to help him. He's done a lot. He's spent so much time and energy to tell Jason's story, to then have Jason going behind his back, but then Tracy over here on this whole other mission. I totally get why CJ was upset. I know Tira has something to say about it. Or maybe not. Okay. Moving on. I'll keep reading. Let's see, where did I leave off? Okay. So he says, I was fine with Mindy working with me and Nikki releasing some of her private convos with Jason, and obviously fine when I'd ask the mods or Meow to post on my behalf. Um, but now, out of the blue, Tracy is in charge. In charge of what exactly? LOL. I smell drama. I don't do drama. And we all know that about CJ. By all means, make your Buster video, but I refuse to be a part of Jason's emails anymore. Too many hands in it, and it's getting messy. Not because of Tracy, but because Jason is actively trying to get Tracy and others known for drama involved. He really wants to go on that podcast too. But if you don't have any new info, it's over, dude. Don't dramatize the current info to stay relevant. We still love you and want to hear from you, but let it go. Jessica is with Buster. End of the story. Are you alive, Tara?
You know what it is? Forgive me because I'm totally listening to you, but when my son's home, I'm a full-time mom as long as he's awake. So it's just a little different, compared to how I would be on a stream. I'm totally listening and I'm here with you, girl.
Oh, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure you didn't want
Yeah,
to
yeah, no, I'm
react.
here with you. Yeah.
Well, I got mine to bed, so I'm in the clear until one of them wakes up needing something.
Yeah, I'm dealing with a 24-year-old, so he goes to sleep when he wants to, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, let's go over some of these comments. Is she backstage? That's what I thought, reality. See, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel bad for Jason. There's a part of me that feels bad for Jason too, but there's another part of me that thinks Jason really just wants his 15 minutes of fame, and he's gonna get it from every avenue possible. Oh, hey, Curls, what's up? I'm listening because I have questions about this. Hope everyone is
Okay.
well.
I'm sorry because I almost died. Oh my God. Did I hear someone say they felt bad for Jason?
Yes, Brooke Amber does, and I said that I agree. I feel a little bad for Jason too.
You girls, by the time I finish my video on Jason, you will at the very least, both of you, because I feel like I know both of you well enough, and we usually always agree, right? You guys will see him differently through the eyes of someone who just knows, right? Like I just know. And I'm looking forward to that because I think too many people feel sorry for him, and that is the problem. That's why he's getting money from people. You guys, I sent him $20. He didn't even send me a thank you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, I didn't have to, like, I'm just some random Tira Hernandez who sends him $20. He don't even got the fucking respect to be like, thank you. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I truly do. Brooke had said she didn't see this one, and yeah, this one had got erased really quickly. There was a whole other thread and it got erased really quickly, and I had caught this, so I wanted to show that. CJ did give another explanation to, or just broadened on it more, or actually I think this one was more broadened on. The other one was vaguer that was left up, so yes. But I'm excited to see your video about Jason.
Yeah, because here's what happened, right? I said I can't make this video about Tracy because that's what I had decided to do when I watched it. I can't make this video about Tracy, and half the video is about Jason, and I haven't talked about Jason, and I'm gonna talk about Jason. Okay, that's where we're at. And I said, well, damn, I'm just gonna have to do them together. No biggie. But now I get to give Jason his moment. He wants 2 minutes. I'm going to give him 2 minutes.
Absolutely. So I don't think Mindy is talking to Jason. I know he played off that he accidentally sent that email to her on Reddit and stuff, and that's a whole nother thing. We're already 32 minutes into this. So basically though, the story behind this is that oh, well, hold on. I want to say this. Okay. So reality says part of me does, and part of me has more questions. And I totally agree with that as far as Jason goes. I totally agree with that. Amanda says, I feel bad for Jason, but he's manipulating everyone. Brooke says, yes, I did. Sorry, Terry. You know me. I do
No,
feel
but you
sorry
know
for
what?
people.
Can I just say this again? I am so happy that in one situation, because this will never happen again, where something that's so close to home and something I know everything about, right? Like that'll never happen again. This is one in a million. I'm so happy that I get to have the people around me, because you guys know I don't care if you agree with me or you don't. You have open opinions around me, but you get to hear from my mouth, and it might help you to not feel sorry for the bad guy. He's the bad guy, and I'll just end it there. Like that's the end of the video, right? Like he's the bad guy. And I'm just so glad that I can give that, especially to my supporters. You guys are my supporters in here too. I'm glad I can give a damn perspective over here because Jason got people feeling sorry for him. And we ain't doing that.
No, I get you, and I'm glad you can break it down for us. I think you're really important and essential for this. And like you had said in your Coley video too, like me and you don't have to be friends to be able to get up here. And we went on our 20-minute counseling session last time. But yeah, I mean you're in close with this, and I feel like I am too. And so I think we
You
give
are.
good
You are
opinions.
a source of information for me, Olivia. You are a JK source of information, period.
Yeah, so reality says, to be honest, it's his stories that feel, and he should be compensated. And what she's meaning by this is that she feels like a lot of his stories Jessica put off as hers is definitely one good example is her beating up the Chomo. And I agree. And I think that, she should have paid his house taxes and done all that for him, because I think that there's so many of her stories that were his, and he deserved to be compensated because she sure as shit did.
Okay, but let me say this. Who the fuck is going to enforce the compensation? We can
Um,
sit here and we can fucking think, oh, hell yeah, he should be fucking half of what her gosh damn channel has brought her in for 8 years. But, like, he ain't never going to see it, regardless. We can talk about it, but he ain't going to see it.
I agree. But he did get the almost $3,000 property tax paid for on his house, so good for him.
Her goofy ass would have paid it anyways. Facts.
True. And that's facts. So Jilly says it was a money grab and to be YouTube famous. I agree. He talked crap about Mindy, CJ, and Tracy. Now he needs them. And the tables definitely do turn around here, that's for sure. Yeah, to not say thank you. We're all struggling. That wasn't cool. Yeah, I know. And it makes sense now, Tara, why he didn't reach out to you, because he'd been talking to Tracy since September. And so I don't know if you want to elaborate a little on that or not, but
Well, I did go through a direct source and asked, that Jason reached out to me. And then I assumed, he would see that, oh, Tira Hernandez, she sent me money. She's trying to get in touch with me. Woo, woo, woo. Because, in the beginning, you guys, I wanted him to be able to tell his story. Jessica shouldn't be able to shit on him just because he fucking went to prison now. Like, that's not, no, I wanted to look out for the brother. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is I I know him without knowing him. He's no different than any of my brothers. He's no different than any gang member that I know. And the worst part is I know those gang members. I know his people. I know how they roll. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Exactly. And reality is saying years of him helping her, he should be compensated, I believe, just my gut feeling, and I agree Brooke also said that she thinks her disdain for Jessica makes her like him. That very well could be. And I agree with that as well. And I think also, I've said this before, that I think that, we needed a good person in that story. And, Jessica was the villain, and she had made Reese into a villain, and she's made everybody besides her into a villain. And so Jason is the most likable. He was the easiest for us to all like.
And
Um,
I'll say this too. I'm not going to, well, I can't say I'm not going to because who am I? I'm nobody. But I will do everything in my power to make sure Jason does not come out on top here because of just things that of course, I'm assuming, but that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really where I'm at. And I don't think he should I don't think he should be able to get his story out. And of course, only Tracy would put it out because I said in my video 9 to 10 days ago now, even if Jason reached out to me now, I wouldn't speak to him. And I meant that. So this isn't me hating on Tracy, like, oh my God, he called her instead. No, I realized some things and I took back the whole helping a brother, right? We took that back. That went out the window. I want to know, I want to make sure whatever she tells about this dude to help him, that he doesn't benefit from it. Because that's all that's going to happen here. He's going to have all of his finances taken care of while he's doing this bit, because now Jessica left him and all the things. He knows what he's doing, girl. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, exactly. Brooke says, is it for, hey, Letha May. And she says, is it a want for fame, or is he just hurt? And Curl says, fair question. And I believe it's both. How would anyone in this chat feel if you get married, dumped, and humiliated worldwide? Exactly, reality. He is definitely hurt.
I understood from jump, I'm going to be dealing with a hurt dude, and nothing worse than a man with his ego, girl. Oh, honey, don't be messing with a man's ego. We already know. I knew that I'd be dealing with a broken dude. I didn't know that I would have been dealing with a vindictive dude. Do you know what I'm saying? There's something different than that. Because I do want to help someone who feels broken and feels like they have no voice. I don't want to help someone take someone down. I'm not in the
Exactly.
business of taking down Jessica Kent, honey.
Exactly. And he definitely was hurt, and I think that, it just is what it is. And and vindictive is definitely a good word to use, because he is definitely coming across vindictive right now. Okay, Shannon, so you're back. All right, I am going to switch back over again. I know I'm behind again on the comments. Sorry, y'all, but I'm going to switch back over so that we can take a field trip. Field trip time.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes.
That is oh God, she's gone. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I hate to be biased or whatever, but like, that was cute.
I know, like, this one bitch made it for me. She's all right. So, okie doke. Let's see. I'm gonna share my screen, and let me, now that I'm off my phone. Shannon, do you still have the link, baby? You need me to send it again?
You have the link, baby. Also, you can 1.5 her easily. I think you can even 1.75 her, and we can all understand her without it being too fast. Try 1.75 first, and then.
Oh, she's a 2.0. I had 2.0 for
But you know what though? For the replay gang, we need them to understand her while we commentate on it. So we want to be a little fair. I know we can listen to it. That's creator things.
No, listen to her at 2.0. You're gonna just listen.
Okay. Okay. You're like, no, we're gonna show you right now, bitch.
Look, let me show you.
Right. Like I'm gonna prove it.
Okay, ready?
It's been a minute. It's been a lot of minutes. It's been a while. I had to take
The volume is very low.
It was a lot. We're gonna talk about that a little bit today.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I also know that we have to mute our mics and it doesn't do it automatically anymore.
Just so you know, I never mute my mic. I never do.
Well,
Mine doesn't do that to me. And I think with at least one of our mics unmuted, I think for commentary and fair use purposes, I think someone like me who is going to do the oohs and ahs, whether I'm muted or not, might as well let me throw some shit in to actually transform it because she will strike you, honey.
Okay.
If it starts echoing and stuff, obviously I'll mute. You know what I'm saying? But if it works, you know what I'm saying? Just let me talk my shit or whatever, you know.
I definitely will. Let's see if this helps anymore. Let me mute myself and see if it helps.
Wyoming's unique. We're in the.
Of course, she monetized it.
It's been a minute. It's been a lot of minutes. It's been a while. I had to take some time and step away from all of this.
Oh, it's so low, Olivia. And I'm muted too, babe.
We're gonna talk about that a little bit today. I'm gonna share with you guys some stuff that's.
I can't hear
her. What the heck?
How do you guys hear her? I don't, it doesn't matter how I hear her, right? Like, does the audience hear her?
Okay, Julie says 1.75. That is a little too fast. Okay, so thank you for proving me wrong.
Thank you.
No, I don't mind to slow it down, but how do you all hear her? That's what we need to know. Is it very, very quiet?
Like I can hold the phone to my ear and I'm gonna hear her, but obviously we don't want you guys to have to hold the phone to your fucking ear and then go to chat and shit. That's not gonna be fun for nobody.
Yes, they're saying it is very low. Okay, so
you know what? Okay, so I always look at my YouTube volume and then I look at my laptop volume. So maybe try that.
I already did, and my laptop is all the way up, and my YouTube is all the way up. So I'm confused.
Well, if that don't suck.
Yeah.
How about we do this? How about we give it a shot? And if we want to jump off a bridge, then we stop because I don't think any of us want to like torture ourselves trying to hear. Let's see if we can make it work. No? Yes?
Okay. Yeah, I think we should definitely give it a good attempt.
It's worth the attempt, put it that way, right? Like it's worth it, girl.
Yes, because I have it recorded in case she were to take it off while we're on here, but it's so long I'm gonna have to break it into smaller pieces and email it to myself because I couldn't email it to myself. So if I need to do that, I can work on that while we start real quick.
You know what? I wouldn't worry about it because see, like, here's what I would have to do. I clipped it. I already clipped it, right? I have to put it through my editor and not just edit it. I have to put the volume up from 100 to 200 just so my audience can hear her. And then I have to you don't know how to do like those kinds of things yet. And that's like the only way to fix it. You have to like run it through an editor to mess with the volume. Does that make sense? Do I make sense now?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, like it has to be ran through something for you could even play with the
No,
volume.
everybody's saying when they watched it too that it was low and slow. Reality said she had to read the transcript.
See, and that's the thing. I know when I go to react to it, or when I was, right? Like I would just put the volume all the way up and make sure everyone could hear what she was saying and it wouldn't bother my video at all.
Okay, well, we're just gonna let y'all. It's quiet, but
Yeah,
just
let's
you're gonna have
see.
to.
And I'm gonna stay muted. I'm gonna stay muted because there is background noise here.
Okay, yeah, and we're gonna stop it enough and commentate enough that it's fine. You'll get the picture.
and what's happening now and kind of where that all is going. So, like I said, I know it's been a while. It's been months, but I I hope that you all understand that I walked away the way I did, uh, not because I am ungrateful or not happy about all of you. I want you all to know that
Stop it. Stop
walking away
it.
from all of you, the people supporting.
The first words out of her mouth are going to try to convince people that she gives a shit about a single supporter who supported the fuck out of her, bro. Okay. And she has left them hanging. You know it's gonna be a bullshit video when the fucking beginning is bullshit, bro. You're gonna sit there and love bomb people that you left hanging. Dude, I judge creators who don't put a video out but every 10 days. I judge those creators. How dare you keep your audience hanging? 6 months, bitch? I heard she's got a Patreon that she ain't even put nothing on for I don't even know how many months.
It's been over 3 months now, and hey, CJ, yes, it is tea time. We actually,
Hey, CJ.
we actually started with one of your statements about why you quit doing all this, so and quit with Jason, and we were just covering the latest. So I'm glad you're here. Brooke says that the audio is better now too. And yeah, and then Brooke says I paid 3 months, then nope. Josh said, really? I didn't know that. Yes, and I'm going to show you all. She actually got comments about the Patreon and she deleted them.
Can I say something? Because I want to be fair here, okay? Because this is also going to show that I don't have a bias. I think it is so bogus for what she's doing on Patreon. But to be fair, okay, I have had memberships for 2 years and I have been the shittiest. You would think of all people I'd be able to keep up with it. I just haven't. One thing after another after another. I'm a terrible membership host and people still paid. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a lot of people, dude. It's 10 people. It's 10 people that said, you know what? I know you ain't doing shit back here, but I want to support you and I'm going to pay it. Not 90 people, Olivia.
Oh, yeah, right. And yeah, she has not, I believe. So it's dwindling down, but yeah, it's still close to 90 last time I checked. But it was over like 120.
Oh, see, and I would never be. I would shut them down. I have shut down my memberships. Matter of fact, I sure have, and I think I had them down for quite a bit because I wasn't doing nothing behind them. And that's before I realized people would pay just because they wanted to support me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it. And the Patreon I'm paid for as well. Reality says it's affordable, but still every dollar counts in this community. And to me, Patreon is different than memberships. And I agree. I feel the same way, Brooke. I think a Patreon is way more than memberships. I think that Tracy should have got monetized on YouTube and had memberships. She shouldn't have went straight to Patreon. Patreon is made for people to have when they have been around for a while, have a huge following. It's an extra perk for then you have so much content already put out when she doesn't hardly have that much content.
Let me tell you why I didn't go to Patreon, and I've been on the YouTube platform for 3 years, and I, almost always have had 50 plus members. Okay. So I've always had a great support system that's willing to pay for Patreon. It is a different platform. It is commitment to a different platform. You have to offer things on Patreon that you cannot offer on YouTube. I need to get into learning how to be a damn membership guru and have the best damn memberships in town before I can go on Patreon and start doing extra shit. That's the only reason I didn't do it. And I was member not monetized for 3 months.
I absolutely agree with you. And I agree with Josh saying you ain't wrong, Brooke. I value anyone who sends me PayPals. For me, that's an extra. I make content for me. And if people support me, then that's all good. And he says that I was looking into Patreon, but then I got memberships and then got them taken away because he doesn't have a passport. But whatever, it's still the fact that I agree with all of that. CJ is saying, I was talking to Tracy and Jason and realized it was time to leave. And I agree with you. I read off the part where
Best
you said,
move.
where he said, I don't do drama, and you don't do drama, CJ. And I think it was a smart move.
Best move ever.
Yes. And Reality said, I agree with Brooke and Josh. Support means everything. Absolutely. So, all right, let's go do another second.
Me who have and even still have supported me and stuck with me. It was very hard to do, and it made me sad. But in the moment, I had to do it. And thinking back now, I wish I had done it differently, but I'm glad I did it because I don't know what would have happened if I hadn't. Um, everyone knows that during that time there was so much drama going on and a mess, just a mess. And unfortunately, in that, a lot of what everybody had been working so hard on to bring focus to, the focus got shifted. It got shifted.
Oh God, I was just gonna tell you to pause, but I was on mute. Go first. Go first.
So this drives me up the fucking wall. Okay, listen to me right now. I have no focus. Okay, my focus is to get on YouTube or TikTok or whatever and speak about whatever the actual hell I want to speak about. Do I enjoy the Jessica Kemp movement? Do I think it is a great cause? Have I not been a huge role in trying to spread awareness and support of it? Absolutely. But that is not my main focus, nor is it my fault or anyone else's that we talk about other shit. Go, Tira. Now she's muted.
No, I'm good now. I think it's interesting how she would talk about, oh, we had this submission and then it became drama. And it's like, Tracy, that is the monster that you turned into. And you're talking about it as if you weren't the monster that it turned you into. She's in pure denial. We all know, dude, because she has told so many people, we all know that she broke with this Jessica Kent stuff. The nerve of her to continue on. Like CJ Baker he's been the email guru over there. He's bowing out because Tracy and Jason are in one fucking sentence. Like everything about Tracy and Jason is just fucked up. Nobody should even co-sign that.
And I agree with you. And isn't JK in Hollywood having her best life? I heard about that, but I have not checked up on that. Is why was Tracy hiding it for so long? Like the JK stuff wrecked her, but she's secretly talking to Jason. Makes that make sense? Well, I'm gonna elaborate on that a
Good
little bit more.
point.
She will mention that again, and I'll have a lot to say about that. Letha made a TikTok and finally figured it out. So yes, that's where I started with Jessica Kent stuff in May on TikTok. And just for shits and giggles, if y'all want to go look at my TikTok, but look at 6 months or a year before I was posting Jessica Kent stuff. Like when I was in Vegas, well, I went to Vegas a couple times, but look at my videos and stuff, a year before Jessica Kent, okay? Because I was getting 30, 40,000 views. I was getting a lot of views and a lot of positivity. I started talking about Jessica Kent. I got nothing but hate in the beginning. I had to take my channel down myself before it got taken down permanently. Because Jessica Kent made a vow to get Tracy's channel taken down, but she did it on TikTok. So all the people on TikTok assumed it was me and took me down.
She's real big with the TikTok, because even my little like 100 follower having ass dude, she's trying to get me taken down.
Yeah, she went after me hard. And I already lost my first good big TikTok, and I'm not losing this one over Jessica freaking Kent. So, yeah. But anyways, that's the spiel on that. So, oh yeah, CJ says, those ride or dies are a rough crowd, baby, if that ain't the truth. Okay.
You know what's crazy, guys? And I wonder why. Because I know I don't just have an audience full of people who don't like Jessica, and like the videos don't go out to people who do like Jessica, and I never have problems with them writer cries in the comments. Them writer cries, never. I don't think I've had a single one under any of my videos, you guys. And you guys have both experienced writer cries all up in your mess. I don't think I've had a single one.
That's baffling to me. That's baffling to me. So okay. I'm gonna play a couple more seconds because she's about to say something that's gonna make me furious.
Shifted to fights between people and arguments and showing information on each other, and it got nasty. It's not what I ever wanted. It's not. It should have never gone there. I hate that it did that. I hate that all of that happened, and I'm. We'll get into it more, but I've learned and realized and looked at different perspectives, and I'm embarrassed of who I was at that time and what I was.
Okay. So I'm glad she's embarrassed of who she was at that time. I'm glad she's able to take some sort of look at herself for once. And I think that that's great. But I also think that the drama actually she's about to say what she hasn't got to the part where I really want to delve in. Hold on a second.
Was acting like, and the things I was saying, I didn't like things that were happening, and I was saying things in private to someone I thought was a friend. I thought I could trust them with how I felt about somebody. It was something multiple people felt, and I shared how I felt about that with them. In that, like with frustration, I'd get upset and frustrated, and I would say things that maybe weren't, either the nicest, or it was just anger and hurt or upset. I would say things that I just, now I look at and
okay. So yeah, we all said things out of anger. We all said things out of hurt. I completely agree. But she just muddles and waters down everything that like was on her side, because now she's saying, oh yeah, things that were shown Yeah, because Tracy, you read shit off of your phone that you just read what I would say to you and not what you would say back to me. And you also read things and blamed things on me that you said and did.
I think it is interesting how she never. This is really all I have to say because this one is all you, babe. But really, it's so interesting how she never, of course, said anything in rebuttal to your live stream. Why? Because you can't go on and call someone a liar when they showed the truth, bury that. And then all of a sudden, she wants to pretend like she can just let that not be talked about. Like, Tracy, that is how you are going to sum up in 8 sentences what you did wrong after the shit that Olivia showed on you.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say it right any better than Miss Bexina Warrior right here. Eye contact. It just doesn't feel genuine. Her eye contact movement in this video is up, down, left, around, and back. It was so distracting to me how she would move her eyes from one side to the other, down and around, that I couldn't fully pay attention to her. There's so much truth that hasn't been told, Tracy. Reality, baby. Oh, if that isn't it.
Olivia, I'm so sorry where I had cut you off and I didn't mean to. You were saying how it's interesting how she was able to go on her live stream for 4 hours and tell all the lies. Like, I'm sure you wanted to elaborate on her live stream a little more. So I just wanted to remind you where you were at.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, I just think it's wild that she didn't show one single fact. She didn't show one text message, not one thing. Okay. And that people like Brenda are going around saying that my receipts mean nothing, me showing our actual conversations mean nothing. I didn't show every single thing that was ever said. Okay, well, I did that out of the respect of Tracy and several other humans who she constantly talked about, who I did not feel necessary to hurt their feelings when it wasn't needed. And there was a lot of things Tracy said that I didn't feel comfortable with showing.
And that's a righteous ass bitch. Go on.
So if y'all want to judge me and you all want to talk about it, maybe we can talk about it. I will go through if necessary, which I really pray to God is not. And we can just live stream me scrolling through the conversation from August 1st, not August 8th, like she lies about, where she texted and reached out to me first. And we can scroll through the whole motherfucking thing. Every text ever sent. Because, yeah, do I say some shit? Of course. I think y'all know I talk shit, okay? But will I own every bit of it? And have I said most of it to everyone's face? Sure have, especially at this point. So, Brooke says she was a Tracy stan, but no, I can't anymore. Exactly. And the Tracy stans are going to be a big point of contention here in just
Oh, they're gonna leave her. No. Here, you have to understand this, baby. You don't get to build an anti-community and then come back after 6 months and think all these people are still gonna rally around you. They may not be leaving her negative comments, even though she's deleting them, right? Like she's deleting hella comments, fam. But they may not leave her mean comments, but that don't mean they're gonna support her.
Oh, well, we're going to go over some of the comments in the comment section. I don't think.
I'm interested in those.
Oh, you should be. And Bexina, I appreciate this more than you could ever know. She said you didn't even engage with them while they were doing that to you. You waited, gathered yourself, and came out on top. And I like to think that I did take my time and gathered myself because I didn't want to come straight out the gate and be motherfucking vindictive.
6 weeks. I wouldn't have lasted 6 days.
I just wanted to come. I didn't want to do it really, but I couldn't sit with the fact that my character was assassinated. I couldn't sit with that, and I couldn't sit with the fact that there was just so many lies told on me, like that I made up that uh that Thought account, that was Jason making fun of Jason. I wonder if Jason knows about that. And I have solid proof she did it. But and reality says, "Oh, and by the way, yes, all of us were to clip." Yes. Oh, baby, she didn't just have me clipping shit. And that's a fact. Reality did a lot of stuff to help her. Okay. CJ says, I left her a comment that wasn't negative, just explaining what happened behind the scenes, and she deleted it. I thought that was weird. Oh, yeah. I have several comments that I have or that I was sent that are showing comment that were not negative at all. Just the people politely asking questions, and they were all deleted. All right.
Olivia,
Oh,
my
yeah.
hand to God. I have been on this platform for 3 years. I have made 1,500 videos. I have not deleted more than 10 fucking comments in my whole entire existence on YouTube. There is no reason to delete comments when they don't agree. No reason. If you can't deal with those, you don't belong on YouTube. Just like you couldn't talk about JK. Now you want to be in the shittiest part of JK, because that's what Jason is. He's the shittiest part of her and the part of this story. I can't.
In her live about me, she brought up reality and even lied on reality. And like, reality's never done a mean thing to anyone in her whole existence here. She is supported endlessly. And that really showed me a lot too. Tracy is the queen of deleting. She cannot handle anything but babying and fangirling. If that isn't the truth. I ain't got to get messy, but I have questions. Exactly. You always ask some stuff so respectfully.
Okay, and I want to say this too, guys. And let me know what you guys think in the comments, even though I won't see them. She's putting them on screen. You're doing so good, Olivia. I'm just saying, you're a real YouTuber, whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder, how do I say this? I lost my train of thought, and I'd be trying to come back, and I'd be like, okay, and then it was like this. I forgot what the hell I was saying, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mute.
Brooke, I would definitely be welcome to let Reality share her story with Tracy anytime she would like to. So let's keep going real quick while Miss Early Dementia over here gets her thoughts gathered.
So bad.
It wasn't fair or right, and I'm embarrassed that I did it. There's a lot that I wish I could take back from all of that, but there's a lot that I am super proud of that I did. That I worked really hard and researched and made these videos and edited them and put that out there, and people really were enjoying these videos. I enjoyed that. I loved the research. I loved all of it. But what I didn't
pause, please.
I knew that was coming. And I want to say something real quick. So I have said till my eyes bleed that Tracy did a wonderful job with her expose. That I never tried to say that I did all of her work or edited her videos. Y'all know I can't
Just
even
most
get
of
my
it.
video to put onto my
You did most of her research, but anyway, go ahead.
She did a lot. She did a lot of work.
It don't mean you didn't do hella research, but go ahead.
Yes, but it took so much to do what she did, and I had no clue. She did all the FOIA and stuff, and but I did feel like that I helped her a lot, and I know that several other people did as well. Now I'm not gonna name drop them, but there are several people who did several things to help her as well.
I threw you off. You were saying that I forgot. I totally fucking forgot. Swear. Swear.
Me and you were not gonna get anything out.
Nah.
Reality said, not just me, so many. What she did to Olivia, I can't. So many others. I'm sorry to those who were hurt as well. You loved when you got information too. Yeah, so she did love when she got information, and she's saying, Brooke, it's okay. It just bothers me how she speaks on those who fully supported her. See, reality's not even gonna tell her story, and it's her story to tell, and I'm not gonna tell it. But because she's so fucking nice, So okay, what did you have anything else to say about this part?
Dude, I can't even remember what I just heard. Because I have to remember what I cut you off again, right? So, like, I have to remember what I cut you off saying in order for me to finish your sentence. That's the worst part. We're fucked. I literally need you to rewind for all of 20 seconds. And you guys, I am so sorry, but I know I got something to say here. Give me 20 seconds of your time. I'm so sorry.
I don't know how to rewind and stuff. Oh my god, you're so funny. Okay.
You know what you do? You always have. I see what you're saying. All you got to do is just do me a favor. Where red mark is, you know how you can hover above it and stuff and move that red thing around. Just like hit it a little bit back, just a little bit back, and then it'll play her from there.
Okay, got it.
I love to do the research and all of it, but what I didn't like, especially now, was who it made me turn into. And you hear the term the anti-JK community.
Okay. Okay.
I could not fathom that was me because
here's the problem. Okay, here's the biggest problem. And I don't believe that she cared, and that's what hurts my heart. You were saying, Olivia, what a great job she did on her videos exposing Jessica, because they were amazing, amazing videos. I literally was like, I want to be just like her when I grow up as far as the editing. Everything about them, great. When you build an anti-community, them videos go out the window. People are going to watch them, but your reputation is an anti-community leader. Like, at the end of the day, she is the leader of the anti-KJ movement.
Not
And
KJ,
that,
bitch.
what'd you say? What'd you say?
You said KJ. It's JK.
Oh my God. You know why? No, you know why? Because I definitely have played with some anti-KJs, honey. I am not surprised that came out. But you know what I'm saying? She is. And you know what? That takes away from all the good work. People are going to watch it. But like, what's your credibility anymore?
Oh, yeah, no, I agree. The KJ comment literally sent me over the edge. So Bexina says,
Only me.
only you. Even it'll never be as bad as the day that I was trying to say fat, bald Sicilian, and I called him fat Sicilian bastard. Over and over and argued with Casto
And
forever.
I couldn't even help you because I didn't know who you were talking about. You were going to lands far, far away. I couldn't even help and correct you. You just kept calling him a bastard.
It's a great day. If by chance he ever watches this, sorry, bruh. I swear that was your name. Oh God, I can't with myself. And so Vexina had said, even being nasty about Wildflower, who is a sweetheart, and Wildflower has defended her to the bitter end and taken her side in everything. And there was so much more that I just didn't feel that Wildflower even needed to know.
And you know what? I appreciate that because I do really respect her. I really, really like her. I know her. You know, people like to say, oh, I respect you. Like, you don't know her. But like, I really know her. And I think that was bad enough. You know what I'm saying? I really think that was bad enough, especially that there is more. And, you know, you spared her from maybe knowing that, you know, if she watched your video or whatever. And I think, dude, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of sharing either if it hurt people's hearts. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't either. And Brooks said, is it weird? Makeup all smeared? Do you think she did it on purpose? Tira's gonna have to make a comment right now. What she's gonna say.
I'm gonna plead the fifth because I'm
Okay. I just thought we was gonna talk about that there was just something weird. Right, like I don't know. We don't know what was going on.
okay. I didn't want to do this. I didn't. She's forcing me in. She is peer pressuring me.
Bitch, you peer pressure me all
This
the
is
time.
That's true. You got to live a little bit. You got to live a little. So, you know, I am totally feeling obligated. I know there is no GUN to my head, but I have to say it. What in the fuck is on this girl's nose? Because there are 4 lines on her nose. And you want to say to yourself, what in the fuck did she put her nose into? And I was watching and I'm like, no, there's not lines on her nose. Who the hell comes on camera and looks at themselves and with fucking lines on their nose, right? So I'm like, oh, it's the lighting. And you know, oh, it's got to be some, you know, because I do this, right? Like I film, I know how like shading and shit or whatever shadows. That's what I'm trying to say. Shadows come in, and I'm like, nah, it's got to be that, fam. Like you don't fucking look at yourself and film and have fucking 4 black lines on your nose. And I'm watching her move, and I said, God dang. Not a motherfucking line is moving and her head's moving all around. It ain't no damn shady. What is on her nose?
I don't know. I'm so blind. I tried to zoom in a little bit. I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I don't want to get real mean, but I have a lot to say about several things there, and I'm not going to do it right
See, and
now.
that's just for the record, that's not me being mean. I am
No, you're not being
simply
mean at all.
asking
The
a
things,
question. Like
no,
I had to say it because I know it made you laugh. Like, let's be
yes,
for
I had
serious.
to
That's
mute
what
because
I'm
I
here
laughed
for.
so hard. I had to mute because I had to snort
Right.
laugh,
You see what
and
I'm
I
saying?
shared that
And the
joke.
snort laugh, that's when you know it's good. That's like when you know it's a 10. And you know what I'm saying? I don't really care what's on her fucking nose. And I'm not going to say she has drugs lined up on her nose. I'm not saying no stupid shit. I really want to know what the fuck's on her nose and how she didn't see the damn shit on her nose.
Yeah, no, and I agree. I agree. You're not being mean. The things I want to say are mean. So we're gonna move on. Okay.
I didn't hate anybody. I wasn't doing anything out of hatred, or I just didn't understand how I could be labeled that. But I look back on it now, and that's exactly where I was going and what I was doing and getting to. And I'm really glad that I walked away when I did, because I could have gotten so much worse and pulled and sucked into this awful hatefulness for someone that I didn't have and didn't want. So
Uh I'm rarely speechless. Um but I think I'm speechless right now because hatefulness is all I listened to and we were involved in at that time period. It turned very hateful. Um, and I was definitely a part of the anti-JK movement. I started with good intentions. Do I feel like my intentions changed with time? And did I feel the necessary to step back and really take a look at myself? Yes. And did I get when I got my shit on here, I call it my cancellation. Tira gets pissed over that. But
Nobody
that
was canceled.
I that made me take a very good look at things, and I definitely was hateful as fuck. But Tracy was very hateful, so I just think that was a very odd comment.
The lack of accountability for me, and I think it if you because you're like a great example, like you said, oh my gosh, I'm being hateful as fuck and I'm part of this like hate movement, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But you can talk about Jessica now and you know it's not toxic, you know it's still something that interests you, it's something you're passionate about, it's something you want to spread awareness on, and you do it differently, I'm sure, because you knew how it had gotten toxic. And I know you're capable of like not letting it go there again. But like Tracy of all people is going to go there again.
No, I know. No, I know. I know. And more for me is the audacity. That's the word of 2024. She's just got a whole bunch of it. So Letha May just cracked me up. She said they love the bush. Yeah, we had 43. Now we have 33, 34. So
Dang, girl, you stay pulling an audience. That's why you belong on YouTube. These bitches can't stand it.
they love pissing in my bush. So don't worry. I don't have that thing where I can see who's peeing in the bushes, but baby, I wish I did. I wish I was that smart. I would be
I
so.
don't believe that's a thing. No one sees anybody on their stream. They just be saying that shit.
Well, I wish I could figure it out because I'd love to know, especially those days when it's like 75. Okay. I grew up with an active addict for a mother, so I see JK putting her kids through the same trauma I went through. That's why I come for her. Yes, and all of us grew up or it had something in our addiction, our past that made us have this connection with JK to feel so passionately, and we got very passionate. I agree. I just didn't agree with that. I apologize to Olivia. Chat, that wasn't cool. Hold on. I'm confused. I just miss sometimes hearing Tira laugh. That's why I'm here. Well, welcome, Chicago.
Aw, Chicago. Girl. That made
Oh,
me night.
Shannon's here. Yay!
Hey, girl.
Hey, Shannon.
This is where you say, hey, girls.
Oh, hold on, Shannon. This is what she's doing. Her phone, when she first gets put into the live, it takes it a minute to get caught up, and then I have to uh and then she comes back on. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm trying. My phone is being weird. I can't see the damn comments that are coming in now. It's showing me older ones. Okay, so yeah, Shannon will come back. Shannon will come back when she can. I'm gonna keep going because I'm sorry, you all. I can't see the newer comments. So let's just press play for a second.
It's, it's kind of hard to look back at that and see who that person was and be okay with it. And I'm not. I wish I had stuck to the whole reason that I started doing that. I made a lot of mistakes, and I've separated myself from all of that through this time that I've been gone, and before that, I've separated myself from it. I have found completely, new perspectives on so much, and it's changed some things for me. Um, but we'll get more into that here. I had started
Oh my God, I'm
getting back
muted.
motivated.
Please stop. Please stop. Okay, hold on. When you say something has changed for you, what has changed when you're about to do the same shit? And in this time, here's the worst part. It's not an expose, right? Because like I expose people. I'm a drama channel. It's not an expose that's done with FOIA requests this time. Like, what change what? What have you changed? I'm done.
So, sorry, I'm a little speechless. Hey, Stina. Funny to see you here. Glad you came by. And Brooke, I agree. Chicago said no thoughts. Her shirt is all, let's see. Stina says, "Hey, Tira, Tracy is ridiculous and she's not going to be able to handle anyone talking about her, in my opinion. That's my thoughts so far. I concur with
We always agree, Stina. That is the fact.
Yeah, me and Stina used to always agree too. I always appreciated her input. Okay, let's see. Shannon, has your phone caught up yet, baby? Guess not. It
You
takes
know
a
what? Go ahead. Let's just go ahead and maybe keep playing a little bit because I know I just had to talk shit for 2 seconds. I fucked it up.
No, you're fine. I just needed to get my chat to work again, so we're good now.
So happy. I could not wait. I had done this amazing true crime
Hey.
video, a couple of them, and put some
Perfect timing, girlfriend, because we are now just getting into the true crime. I am so glad you popped up. Hey, girl.
Hey, how are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Except I have a sore throat, so that's why I sound kind of weird.
I was going to say you actually don't sound 12 today. You sound about 18.
I know.
Oh, all
But you
right.
can hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you
Okay.
fine.
It should be really quiet. So,
No, you sound good today. You're not super
Yeah,
quiet. You
perfect.
sound
okay,
normal.
cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I just let it like glitch out and then I gave it like an extra minute. And so it should be good for at
Oh,
least
yeah,
a little
you're
while.
perfect. The most perfect you've been up here ever.
Yes. Best audio ever. So,
Sweet.
Ever.
what's your thoughts so far, ma'am?
Well, for me, you're gonna have to catch me up for like the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
So,
Well, basically,
Or maybe we can just keep going and then we
Okay.
can get into the true crime together, ladies, because I know we're
Well-
all going to be pausing it then.
I did want to ask though your opinion about the
Oh.
CJ Mindy thing with Jason and the Reddit, because you're a big part of that.
yeah. Well, obviously, I'm always going to be Team CJ, no matter what. And, for a lot of the reasons are also just because of, who are my friends. So, like the mods, I'm really good friends with them. And, all those emails and like everything being posted constantly, which is so hard on them. And, and most people weren't even reading them, because it was just so oversaturated. So I don't know. I think
Yeah.
when Mindy stopped, it got better for a little bit. But then, this happened. So
Yeah, and I know you you want to be careful what you say because you're such a big part of the Reddit and stuff. So I agree with you though. I just think that it really upset me, that was going on in CJ and all of you all had worked so hard. So that just did upset me.
Yeah. It
See,
wasn't me. It's not me. It's the mods and CJ,
yeah, but you work hard too, girl. You have definitely been a huge help and a part of this. And CJ
Yeah.
said, Meow is the screenshot master. That she is. She is. And she came in clutch today too when we get to the comment section.
Oh my
And
god.
I don't think you realize how important it is in a situation like this, of course, for sure, to be a source of information. People can't get the information without you putting it out. You over on Reddit putting it out. People need that information to make their informed decisions. You're like the biggest part of the puzzle here.
I'm
Yes, we
definitely
are.
not the biggest part, but thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, you all work hard, and that's what reality just said. Let's give a big shout out to the mods. Y'all are all awesome. CJ, you as well. Yes, the mods.
Yes.
So, all
They're
right.
amazing.
They definitely are. And and Brooke says you're a sweetheart. And let's keep going.
So much work and effort into
Oh
them, and
my
I was so proud of
gosh.
them. And I know we had discussed before I was having health problems, and the morning I was putting that video out, I had gotten a call and had to go to the doctor and all of that. And I had gotten some, news information about.
Okay. So this is where I'm going to have to be a bitch. And I have every right to be. So she's talking about the morning she was supposed to put out the Christian Androcchio video after she had put out that 2-minute little trailer. So I went back through my phone. Okay. She had originally planned to put the Christian Androcchio video out and had said it to me and had put it on YouTube, I believe Patreon too, that it was going to be released on 9/12. 9/12, and that it was done. So then she came back 3 times saying she was sorry. She was almost done. She wanted to know if they wanted just the first part out or the first and the second part out. So she waited and was going to put both parts out on the same day. And then she was sick. Then she had COVID. Then she had this. And now the morning it was going to come out, the doctors call her and it was an emergency that she come in right then and there. I don't like to question people's health at all because my health has went to hell in a handbasket. But I will say that that's convenient as fuck. Okay? That on the 5th time you're supposed to release this now, which is 5 months after, that's just a little freaking convenient,
I will say that if I was working on something like true crime and that was like my jam or whatever, I would definitely have it scheduled, you know what I'm saying? It would go out at, whatever peak times were good for my true crime channel. Your analytics tell you that, like the best times to put your, videos out. And like I understand all that, but like you schedule those things. It doesn't matter. Like if it's ready, if it's uploaded, right? Like it's in your studio. It is a click of a button to make that bitch public. It is a click of a button to schedule that motherfucker to go out on its own. What is the hospital calling you? Have anything to you? You act like it made you stop being able to do something. You didn't do anything. All of it was done. That's all I'm trying to say. And look how long it took me.
Well, no, you're totally right. I mean, think about it, think about how long it takes for her to even put out her videos. And I've never seen any of her true crime like content. How has she's put out
Never
videos on that
started,
channel?
babe. She never started any.
Never even put anything out. It was just a trailer.
Yeah, like she never did any of her true crime things that she said she was gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I assumed, but it's just so funny to me because, remember she was making such a big deal about stuff like, oh, like I'm gonna study something along the lines of like blood splatter, right? Or like,
Yeah.
Yes,
shell
I
casing.
remember that.
And what'd you say?
She just said, yes, I remember that.
Oh, yeah, and like fingerprints and like dusting, for
Yeah.
prints and stuff. And she was like, I bought all this stuff and I'm gonna do all these things and it's gonna take so much work and so much effort,
Well,
And
actually, the very first video she ever posted on her page ever that we can see, but that does not actually add up, okay? Because there was other videos that she had posted before that she took down before she came out with her JK stuff, but the one that we can see is about a minute long and it's her having her husband shoot a gun off in their home to
Oh
reenact
wow.
to reenact the Christian Androcchio shooting.
why do you know about this and I don't?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Shannon's like, how the fuck did I miss this?
This
Hold on.
always
It's
happens. I always say Olivia has all the good shit. She never tells anybody.
I have to hold some cards to the chest, okay?
I always say, keep some in your back pocket, baby. Don't play them all.
So reality actually is who showed me about this, okay? Why can't I get it off full screen? Because I'm a dum-dum. Okay.
Because you're a dum-dum. Because you're a dum-dum.
I keep
Because
saying
you're a dum-dum. There you go, boo.
okay. Wait.
Seeking truth.
So I want to
that's
show you real
true.
quick because this is a 1 second video or 1 minute video. Okay. It's her very first video and we're just going to watch it real quick. Okay.
Yeah,
Love
I've
this
never
field
seen any
trip.
of this shit.
It's 1 minute. And what is most important in it to me is actually the comment section. It's 49 seconds. Okay. So we're going to watch it through. Hold on. Okay. You don't need to read this. Basically, it's well, actually, here we'll just read it.
Yeah, read it.
In her interview with police, Whitley Goodman stated that she slept through the sound of a .45 handgun being discharged as her boyfriend shot himself in the upstairs bathroom of his small 1,000-square-foot apartment. In this clip, you will hear a recreation replicated to the best of my ability using the same kind of .45 handgun and ammunition believed to have been used by Christian Androcchio. My home, however, is nearly twice the size of his apartment. I had a second person fire this .45 from our second story bathroom on the opposite side of the house to prove that even while sleeping, it would be, in my opinion, impossible to sleep through this. Hold on. Now, this is the most important part of the sentence. I also take Xanax nightly for sleep for my PTSD and know the effects and still feel that you would not sleep through this.
What the fuck is this for?
Oh, yeah, we haven't. That's why I wanted her to read it. I need to know everything that's happening.
Like I don't
Okay,
know
so
if it's just because
Christian,
my phone screen, but like it looks so tiny. So
okay,
like I thought it was gonna be like a disclaimer or some shit.
Me too.
But
Me
it's
too.
really just like a disclaimer. Yeah, I take Xanax, so I know how this happened.
So bizarre.
The fuck?
I would never say that. And I tell all my business. I would never type that.
Okay, so yes, major trigger warning. God, thank you for reality.
Thank you for reality.
I'm
She
sorry,
always
so
is on
at
that, dude.
So at the bottom, can you finish? What does it say about Xanax?
Yeah, so she says, I also take Xanax nightly for sleep for my PTSD and know the effects, and still feel that you would not be able to sleep through this.
Xanax for her PTSD.
And did you all ever hear her talk about taking Xanax? Because to me, she was in recovery. She had done Suboxone, and that she told me she was off Suboxone. She told everybody else, I guess, so that she was still on it. And which
She
way
had
ever, I
said
don't
she was
know.
on nothing.
Yeah, she told
Well,
me she was on nothing as well. But she had told several other people she was still on her Suboxone, which that's not here nor there. But you're in recovery, but you're taking Xanax.
I mean,
okay.
I
Okay.
think it's
Here.
perfectly. I'm sorry.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
babe.
No.
You
Go
go
ahead.
no,
Go ahead,
Shannon
Tara.
go first, and then Tara go, and then
No,
I'll go.
it's seriously, my mouth moves faster than my brain. So go ahead. For
I
real.
am so sorry. I'm bad at this. That's why I love this mute button, and I'm getting so much better. My thing is, okay, and this is just how I look at it. When I had to go to the rooms, right, they convinced me that because I've been on benzos, aka Xanax, right, for 20 years easily. And they convinced me, right, that I can't be on any substance. Now, I agree with maintenance medication. I don't think any doctor, with you being honest about being, having an addiction issue, would ever prescribe benzos. And I do not and will not ever co sign people saying that benzos are a maintenance medication for anything. They are very, very physically addicting. And I don't even know what it's like to abuse them. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine.
Well, um, well, with benzos, for example, you were saying not for maintenance, but it is typical for them to give you benzos when you're in withdrawal.
Right. But not to go to sleep every night, mamas. That's what I'm saying. See, she
Well,
didn't.
What
now
do you
Go
listen,
ahead.
mean?
I get prescribed. I get prescribed, but I do not take them. Klonopin. They're not for sleep either. They're
It's
my,
anxiety or,
yeah, my anxiety. But they did not give me a prescription of them until I had been clean for 8.5 years.
And I
Which,
think that's very important for that. And I'm sure you're on the lowest doses. I'm sure obviously you waited until, you just couldn't like suffer with it anymore. But I got off of my benzos when I was in the rooms because they, put it down your throat and all them things. I like marijuana. I think marijuana is a maintenance drug, a maintenance medication. I truly, truly believe that. No one is going to convince me that a drug like a benzo is something that an addict should be on. And I'm not speaking of her addiction. I don't care about her fucking problems. I'm simply saying how bizarre that them words, who would even write that, number one? But that them words are in there, and it's like you wanted to be part of a recovery community, you fake ass, and now we're learning things about you that just make you faker than you were.
well, my thing is, if she would have been like, "Hey, look, I have debilitating anxiety, and I take these, and I have to have them," okay, because I feel like some people do. I think Xanax for me is an absolute no. A Klonopin is different, and I take them as needed. I don't
Same.
want to be on them daily. Okay, that is not something that I want to be dependent on or have to worry about a withdrawal, because a benzo withdrawal is very scary.
And I am dependent on them. So I know that like it can't be a maintenance drug. That's what really makes me say it. I am physically dependent on my Klonopin.
Yes, and because the withdrawal from them is scary, and it's true, and it just is what it is. And I just think it's the honesty part. It's the fact that she held JK to such a high standard about not saying this about this and not bringing this forward about that. What are your thoughts on it, Shannon? I want to hear your thoughts.
I think I pretty much disagree with Tira on you saying that, you know, like addicts shouldn't be on it, that they shouldn't be on benzos. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, she's just saying. Well, I'll let her say it.
Even as a maintenance medication
I'm
or
not saying
anything
as a
like that,
maintenance
I don't think
medication.
benzos are any safer than heroin. That's, definitely my
Yeah.
opinion. Yeah.
I've never really heard of benzos as a maintenance, but I know a lot of addicts or people at the methadone clinic who are totally prescribed Xanax or any other benzos.
Oh my God, that's a whole conversation in itself, girl. Because
Yeah,
I
and
disagree
you know
wholeheartedly.
every clinic has a doctor, you know, so he has to get your prescription and he talks to you about
Sure.
it. So, you know, it really is pretty safe. It's just, you just have to do things the right way.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think that when people get clean, that's when, we're self-medicating, and that's when our actual, things come out, and that's when you have to deal with all those mental health issues in different ways. And as long as you are doing it safe, I agree. It's just the fact of the transparency is my issue.
Well,
I do
and
want to
also just,
say addiction is not my journey, and I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but I really do believe that. Okay, so I'm just saying that for the record. Go ahead, Shannon. I'm sorry.
well, I was just gonna say, like, that, you know, typically the term maintenance drugs or, you know, yeah, maintenance drugs, it essentially could just be any sort of thing that helps you get off of another substance. So, for example, they do give you benzos when you're detoxing off of, you know, heroin, fentanyl, uh, cocaine, even anything like that. Alcohol too.
Yeah.
So, you know, technically it would be used as a maintenance drug. It's just, I
I
think
think
you're
it's
kind of
not.
thinking, I think you're kind of thinking more long term.
Yeah, for sure. And I didn't mean to throw it off because I agree, Olivia. Like, it's totally the transparency. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't understand why she does what she does. I just don't.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so I want you all to listen to this though, because she shoots a gun off in her home, and I think it's wild. And Baxina had made a comment way far back that we're so far past now, but I liked it because she is saying, Critical K is being sued by Christian Andracchio's mother. This case needs to be dropped. They've done every single thing that they can possibly do for this case. Christian Andracchio was very fortunate to come from a very wealthy, prominent family who has gave him the best of the best chance to get justice. They have literally done everything. I think it's heartbreaking that he is not going to get justice. It doesn't look like, because this has been going on for over 10 years. And there's just nothing more. There's been so much awareness brought to this case. And I think it's a very, very odd case to choose. You want to talk about a case that needs attention, and in true crime, why are you talking about one that has been it's been drugged through the mud, up, down, left, right, and center? That's odd to me. But all right, let's go.
I don't think I even know anything about this case.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm a true crime buff.
What is it called?
Christian Andracchio.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, are you ready? It's about to shoot a gun off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So that was it.
Can you play it again?
Yeah.
I want you to play it a couple of times.
Okay. Hold on.
Maybe even slow it down a bit.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
why. I kind of
wrong.
want to
It's on
see
1.7.
Tracy.
Yeah, it's on 1.75. Okay, hold on. Let me get to the
What
part.
do you know when this was taken or when it was posted?
2 years ago.
So, and it was taken 2 years ago?
Yes, I'll give you the exact date. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. She looks different for sure.
What did
She
she say?
said, "Yeah, go ahead."
And then he shoots it, and what did she say?
Okay, listen. I'll do it one more time.
And why did
Hold
she
on.
close her eyes like that?
I guess because the gunshot. Okay, listen. Go ahead.
I don't think it's the gunshot. Her hair was blue.
Yeah, she had sent me some pictures of it. It was actually really cute blue.
I always thought, why can't you
Maybe it's just the hairstyle because it looks kind of weird.
I think it was because it was just pulled up weird like that. Yeah, but it was actually really cute blue, I thought. Let me get us back on to this video. Yeah, but I thought that was weird and a weird video in itself.
Definitely looks off.
Yeah, to say the least. Stina
And
says, "Oh, sorry. Go
I
ahead."
don't want to be bitchy about it, about anything, but she does not look well in
No.
today's video.
Oh,
If you know what
yes.
I'm saying. I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
imply anything because I don't know, but
I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, I just, yeah.
I know what you mean, and I don't want to go there either because I've been accused of some crazy ass shit. But I've
Which
heard
is bullshit. But yeah.
I've heard that a lot, and Lisa agrees with you as well as Brooke agrees with you. Hey Josh,
I'm glad you guys agree because it's like if you were to say it, you just get jumped in the comments or That's actually a sentence I wrote in the last reply to that person. So.
Okay.
So I'm glad you guys feel the same way.
Tracy said it's the smile for me that pissed me off.
It's the what?
The smile for me that pissed me off. They said, "Who is she and why is this and why is that on YouTube?" That's Tracy. That was Tracy.
That's true. Why is it on YouTube?
I don't know.
Because I thought you can only shoot guns in videos and put on YouTube if it's educational, right?
Maybe she was considering that educational. Okay, that was in a Christian Androcchio thing that she posted 2 years ago, and I showed it just because we're talking about the true crime she was supposed to release, and it was Christian Androcchio case. So yeah. And Stina says her true crime choices are odd for someone who isn't trying to exploit the victims for views. And I could not agree any more. God, Stina, even though you've been mean to me, I agree with that so much, and I'm glad you're here because you
Yeah, Olivia, you say that about everybody. And I think it's so cute because you're like, you've been mean to me, but like that's what you say about all of us.
I mean, but God, I agree with every fucking thing she always says. Oh, Stina, see, look at her. God, she pisses me off. She said, I also thought.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they can't, Stina.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole nother story for
they
a whole
can't,
nother
but
thing.
Some do.
A certain some sure do. Okay. Yeah, reality's trying to explain it. She was trying to reenact what occurred. But
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, what has she been doing? Like, what is she studying by looking in the camera while it's happening?
So she was just trying to, I guess, show that you could hear it. Okay.
Well, no shit.
Well, that's what Whitley, his girlfriend, said she did not hear the gunshot.
No, I just went in her situation, because you can hear how close he is. He's not that far.
Well, but that's what she was doing it was okay. She was referring it to when Whitley trying to say that same gunshot in that same sort of distance away when he shot himself, she didn't hear it. That was her thing. I don't know. It was stupid for real. I don't think you should be shooting off guns in your home. It's weird. Okay.
I don't think you should be filming it and then just putting it online
Like,
without any further context, you know?
Like, why are you shooting off guns in your fucking home?
Well, and also it's like she looks like she's having so much fun while doing it, you know?
Yeah, because Whitley had claimed she didn't hear the gunshots. Yes. Okay. So, let's see. Welcome, Rach. Damn, this is why Tracy needs to take a seat. She's trying to call out everyone, for everyone while doing the exact crap that she's accusing others for. She's on pills and being a felon with guns, shaking my head. And that's the exact point we're here to make today. Thank you so much for saying that.
I totally agree.
I agree.
Every single thing.
All right, so let's get back to...
Okay, but the pill popping, like, that's allegedly. Let's not co-sign that one.
It's my opinion.
No, she put that she takes Xanax every day. I read her words off the...
No, I see. No, I thought we were talking about, like, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
You're right.
you're right.
No,
You're right.
no.
Yeah, I agree.
I take it back.
We were thinking the same thing, Tira.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. I take it back. I thought, like, I forgot what I had just heard. I'm so sorry. But I didn't like it if it was my way. Just saying. I get it now. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you all were on the same wavelength there. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Someone shot at my apartment. I didn't hear it. I was breastfeeding my day-old son. Holy hell, dude. That is scary as fuck, and I'm so glad you're both okay. Jeez Louise.
You know, it's so funny because it's the same thing happened to me at my old apartment, but we heard it.
Oh, you did? Jeez.
Oh, yeah. It was like a drive-by. And they were shooting at the house right across the street from my apartment.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
It was like late morning, but like everyone heard it. All the neighbors heard it.
Literally, drive-bys are like something, you know, that was around me all the time.
Yeah, and you know, and those were handguns.
Right, but and I also
what Tracy's doing. That's what is that, a shotgun?
Right. No. That's what I'm saying though. I'm just like adding to the whole situation where it's like, how do you not hear that?
Yeah.
It can happen down the street, dude, and I can tell you what gun it was. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like, how do you not hear that in your home? No one needed to prove that. I'm just saying, like, to add to the case that I don't know anything about. Like, dude, no, I know that was a gunshot down the fucking street. How the hell you don't hear it in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming from Bellwood, yeah.
All right, I'm going to press play.
My health that was very scary. It was terrifying. I'm not going to go into all of that with my health because it's very private and personal, and I am currently still dealing with it and will be for a while. So I prefer not to talk about that, but it does play a big part in going forward. So yeah, I have gotten bad information and I come home and
I'm already irritated.
And that was enough. And I started watching it back and something said, no, you can't do this. You have to stop. And I stopped it and said, no, I can't do it. I don't know if it was the topic.
Yeah, so she just said she couldn't do it. Okay, that's fine. But why didn't you get on and say, no, I'm sorry, you all. I've told you a million times I'm gonna post it, and now I don't want to post it. I can't, and move on. It's all about transparency.
Sure, but didn't she come on and do a whole thing about her health being bad? Or am I stupid?
No, she's done that 3 times.
Okay, you know me. I just had to be sure, honey, because
Yeah,
some
last time
things
she
don't leave
acted
my
like she
memory.
was, you know,
Do what?
last time she acted like she was legit, like, you know,
Oh, yeah, in a bad spot. Yeah,
yeah.
she had a lot going on. It was
But
a
of
lot.
course, she had no answers and didn't know what the reasons were.
Oh, and I was told it was my fault. So, I was like, "Well, okay."
What, from stress or something?
Yeah, I caused her health issues.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right, I'm gonna keep going for just a second.
because it was a very heavy conversation, very heavy subjects like death and
Oh,
taking
but
human
wait,
life and
just
taking someone else's.
what
And it
irritated
was just a
me
lot.
is how she started it out by just saying how frightened she is.
Oh yeah, she's
That's
always
all
frightened.
I wanted to say. Like, just point it out, because if you pay attention, it's gonna be in like all of her videos at some point that she's frightened.
Yeah. Oh, she uses that word frightened and
She never
terrified.
says exactly who to, though, or why. It'll just be some, like mid excuse of
Oh yeah.
stress or not getting videos up.
Oh yeah. No, I know. She's always frightened though of someone or something. It's very
Yeah.
odd.
All right, I'm sorry. Go on.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This is a place where we yell it when we think it because our brains are fucking weird.
We have ADHD.
Yes, we're all a fucking disaster, okay?
I don't know if it's a mortality thing like that. I couldn't do it. And I thought, just give it a few days. Let's see how I feel about it, And it didn't get better. It got worse. And I got to a really, really bad place. I don't know if I lost hope or faith or figured what's the point in fighting. I don't know what I thought at that moment, but I gave up. I gave up on myself, and I started having anxiety and panic attacks all the time. I was afraid to go to sleep because I was afraid I wouldn't wake up. But yet, all I wanted to do was just sleep. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was counting how often I was breathing, making sure I was getting enough oxygen, wearing a little pulse oximeter on my finger, taking my blood pressure 4 times, 5 times a day. Just obsession with being afraid I'm going to die. And it got really bad. For weeks, I was nothing, it felt like. But then something hit me, and I realized you've got to get out of this bed, get your ass up, get some help.
So I hate that she went through that. I completely can agree. I've been in horrible states of depression throughout the last 4 years of my life since I birthed Huxley. I in and out of them, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And I absolutely hate that she had to experience that. And I wouldn't. I that's just how I feel about that.
Of course, I totally agree with you. I have depression as well, and it's like in my family. But she only talks about the things like, oh, she was in bed or she couldn't sleep. But what was she also doing during that time?
On the Reddit under a sock name,
Making fake
fucking
accounts,
tormenting my life.
sending Jeffree Star money, going on Jessica's lives and trolling her on all these different accounts. So
Oh yeah, baby. I know
clearly
a lot
her
of
spirit was high enough. I'm not saying she wasn't sick. I'm not saying she wasn't depressed. It's just, it's like, oh, because she felt that way, that's an excuse, to, everything she did during that time. We just gloss over it.
Yeah, and like Rachel says it really good right here. I don't know why I don't know how anyone believes her at this point. I do think she has bad mental health illnesses and should stay offline. I would have sympathy for her if she would stop these games. Bam. Um and the reality says the same thing. And then she says, then why come back here? Yes, why? Why? I agree with that.
I think we all know why.
Yeah, and oh look, Amanda, bam. She says Tracy was in Reddit and in comments 24/7, but couldn't release a video that was done. Yeah. Reality said, I have too. I too understand. But why, after saying she was done with JK stuff, would she put herself smack dab in the middle of it again? That's it. If it cost you all of this, why would you get yourself better? Because that's what she's about to say next. And then come right back to it.
Oh, yeah. And also, just one more thing. She's not just putting herself back in the mix. She's choosing to help the guy who doxed or attempted to dox her, for how long, was making her life hell and her friends' lives hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's just,
Oh, Letha, you're
oh,
fine.
well, that's popular on the subreddit now. So, because I remember exactly when it happened. Like, I remember, I think CJ had released some emails, or it was something about Jason and how they're going to start communicating. And I think that Jason had wanted to talk to her. And then, so CJ had let her know that. And then she was like, yeah, like, I haven't been on this Reddit in a long time, but I think I might have to make a video about this. Like,
Yeah, and she's lying out her ass.
that was, I think that was like her exact comment, just
It was, I believe so.
maybe different words, but that's what she said. It's
No,
like,
I
oh,
believe that's
maybe
it.
I just have to make a video about this. It's like, okay.
No, I agree. I agree. So Lisa May, reality is very touchy. She doesn't like to talk about kids. That's her thing. So we do try to stay away from talking about kids. For the most part, except JK's kids, because she throws them front, right, left, and center. So that's where I make an exception to that rule. Okay, let's see. They're saying okay, Rach says she has no impulse control, so the second Jason contacted her, she couldn't control herself. I agree.
Oh, wait, can I say one more thing that just reminded me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, also, like, is he aware that if he's hating on Jessica now and actually wants to get revenge and all this stuff, is he aware that, Tracy is the one who, when shit got real, she immediately ran to Jessica? So what's gonna happen if maybe Jason and Tracy have a fall and they fall out? She's gonna run straight to JK
I've
again.
already predicted that. I've already predicted when they have a falling out, then that's about to come up. That's about to come up.
Because he's gonna be expecting her to put up all this shit, ASAP. How he was doing it with CJ and Mindy, and
Oh, that's what she said. I made very clear boundaries with him that it would be on my time and in my control. Hold on. You're gonna
that
have
is
a lot
absolute bullshit.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot to say, but it's gonna cause a huge falling out.
Unless she paid a lot of money, that's absolute bullshit. I'm sorry, Olivia, for cutting you off.
Oh God, he didn't pay her shit. She jumped on it like white on rice.
No, I meant she paid him.
Oh,
that's what I said.
Well, that very well could be true, but
no, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm saying.
Yeah,
he wouldn't do shit on anyone else's terms unless he's getting paid.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because all the money that he was already getting, from CJ and the subreddit, he was already he still wanted to be king. So
money.
how is he gonna act with her?
No, I agree. He got so much money. And I could very well see her paying him is all I was saying. I wasn't saying you were saying that. But that also I want to know where my fucking $150 is too.
I'm wondering that too.
If you're listening,
maybe we should ask her for it.
Can I
Well,
get in? Can I get in on something? Like, you
oh
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
let
could
me.
always use money. I got a small business to keep up with over
Oh,
here.
I'm telling you, if we could get it, we'll just freaking all split it up. Because I counted it out at this point. But Tracy, since you're over there pissing in the bushes, actually, she's probably not. She's gonna have her little security guard Amber vet everything first, like she does her comments, and then we're gonna get there too.
Oh my
But
god.
Olivia.
When I called her that, she got so butthurt in a way. I still never even read that long comment. I
I can't
I still
wait to
never
get
read
to the
it.
comments. I want to skip ahead.
I
We
just
should
have a
show it though because it's just so ridiculous.
Oh, so yeah, it is ridiculous. What'd you say, Tara?
how many people are in here?
37.
Well, Tracy is number 37.
Okay. Stina says we're about to start the video again. But Stina says she needed to pop in and tell everyone she's coming back. She's making new content. Her channel is True Crime Now. We all needed our bi-monthly reminder. She's gone again till spring. I loved that. I love that. Okay, there's so many flipping comments. I can't get caught up. I'm sorry. I sees y'all, but we got to move on. Oh, hello, Holly. Glad you're back with us. Okay. And I'm gonna press play. Everybody just mute yourself while I'm playing, and because the background noise and it's so low. And then unmute yourself and yell at me if you want me to stop it.
All right, babe.
And figure this out and make a future, fight for a future. So that's what I did. I realized I have kids, I have a life, I have a family. I can't be just giving up. So I got up. I went to therapy, called right then, and got in for that. And seen my doctor, got my medications adjusted for my anxiety and panic attacks, got all that adjusted. And I started seeing the specialists that I needed to see and getting my physical health in order. I started eating better. I started exercising. I really felt this urge to fight.
Okay, you got to stop. You
And
got
then
to
I started
stop.
thinking like,
That was
That
fast, Kira.
girl. Oh my gosh. And you
That
know
was
what?
fast.
Everything she is saying is perfect. In a perfect world of depression and mental health, eating right, and, going on walks and, really working with a therapist, that all sounds amazing. Why would you take 10 steps back? Why would you do that to yourself?
I know that the last big depression I had that I pulled myself out of, and I really fucking fought and did all of those things, that I wouldn't have turned back to what had put me in that depression if it was chasing me with a gun.
Oh, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that because that's serious. If it was chasing me with a gun, bitch, very.
Because it
Yeah,
was that bad.
I totally feel you.
Yeah, right. Like I felt that shit. Hashtag I felt that.
Depression is a
That's like one of
motherfucker.
those things that you say like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy
Yeah, yeah,
type shit.
very that.
Stina says, didn't she claim she was gonna start making videos on Summer Wells, a case who has had 0 updates in over a year? Because that's not exploitation at all. Girl, I begged her to do Summer Wells. I told her I would fly her to me, and me and her would drive down to Summer Wells. I would go up in that podunk town to the Dollar General, make best friends with every Tom, JR, and Bob in the town. We'd go
Hey,
down, have us a Bud Light, and they would tell me every motherfucking thing we needed to solve the Summer Wells case. Because the Summer Wells case is solvable. It is solvable. And everybody who knows me knows this. Tira, everybody, reality, Shannon, you all have all heard me go on and on and on about how badly I want to go there and I want to help the Summer Wells case because it is the case that needs it. God, it's the case that needs it. Sorry, I had to go on my soapbox.
You know what, though? I did tell her, guys, some of you will know what I'm talking about. I would totally go with her just because I realized how passionate she was. And I would just totally use my Granny T voice. Do you guys think I could pull it off?
I think Granny T gets real close to Dollar General level,
See?
baby.
See? I
not-
might be able to do it. I might actually be the wingman for the job.
Yeah, you might be it. You might be it. I don't know though, because Shannon, she can do a real good Dollar General impression. Me and her was working on it.
Wait, so does that mean I'm like the sloppy second now? That's what I've been thinking the whole time.
Oh, you're the sloppy seconds. No, listen, we can all go. I swear to God, you bitches, I would get us on a plane and get us there tomorrow because that's how much I want to solve Summer Wells. And
Dude,
y'all
she
know
would
I'm for
take
real.
Stina, she would take Stina, she would take Brooke, she would take you, Shannon, she'd take
Yeah,
me,
Tira.
even with my whack ass Granny T ass. She would take all of us just to
I
get her
would
fucking
drive.
Yeah,
mission
because we were
accomplished.
talking about going, and then you're like, "Oh, I was gonna take whoever, blah blah blah." I'm like, "What?"
No, I will take anybody who wants to go with me. The more help, the merrier. I would just love to do it, dude. I would love to do it.
What would we do? Well, like, what do you want to do when you're
Oh,
there?
there's so much that needs to be done. No one will ever solve that crime if they are not in that town because you have to understand you have to understand Appalachia. You have to understand that there is absolutely no cell phone signal at all, and there's no geo tracking and things like that. There's no way to use this modern technology because they're so far out that you can't do it. I would never be a bullhorn Betty, okay? But I would do it so much more respectfully. I would just want to be that motherly voice that Summer does not have. Summer deserves people to fight for her and fight for her in the right way, not bullhorn Betty. Field trip time. Yes, let's go to Appalachia. Oh yeah, Letha May lives way closer to her than I do. Or down to where Summer Wells happened. So
What if we just go door to door, and I just sucker punch them,
oh,
and then just go to the
that's
next
the
door?
Bullhorn Betty way of it.
Huh?
That's how Bullhorn Betty goes down there and handles it.
Olivia, you have to tell them their gang name. Cause damn it, I don't remember it, but I know I'm gonna have to hit mute. What is their
You're
gang
not
name
allowed
out there?
to say it, Tira.
She don't remember it, and I hate saying that
I'll
I
get
don't
killed if
dare.
I say it.
Oh
I'm
my
scared.
god, you guys really won't say it. Okay, don't say it then. I didn't know it
Well,
was
she
that
told me
serious.
I'd get killed, so I'm not trying to get murked.
I told you when we're
Oh
down.
my gosh.
I told you when we went there that you shouldn't say it when we're in the town or anywhere like that. And I'm gonna just say it real quick because it's okay. But they're the cornbread mafia, and that shit exists. Letha May, tell these bitches that shit exists, and it's terrifying.
I was gonna say, give her a hint.
Oh,
like what do you eat? Like what do you eat with chili or something?
oh, bitches! My new thing can be a freaking cornbread muffin, and
Wait, what if we just make our own?
Spring 2024 merch, Cornbread Mafia.
Oh my god.
We can put a picture of cornbread, okay, like a little cornbread, and then like a mafia symbol or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I need someone to put the cornbread emoji in the comments for me, please. And look, here's Miss Letha May. Yes, it does. She knows that shit is scary. All right. Now let's keep going before. Oh no, I hate to tell you that Allie unfortunately did pass away, and that broke my heart.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Allie, Hunter's mother, is gone. Oh, there's not a cornbread. Oh, well that's good enough for cornbread.
That's what
Soup
I was
meat.
gonna ask. I was like, do they have a cornbread?
Oh my
That
gosh.
looks like
Okay.
cornbread.
Lisa made up the new thing. And so if we want to talk about them, we're going to say soup, beans, and taters because that is what goes with cornbread best. Okay. And then everyone will know who we're talking about.
What about
I
tater
bet.
tots?
I bet
Before
Tracy is making the same exact expression reading the chat right now. Oh my God, look, it's paused on. I hate you, Amanda. That's so funny.
Oh my God!
um
If they saw my pictures, it'd be.
Oh, I have a couple. Don't worry.
I would like to say before we proceed, Mr. Cornbread Mafia members and president, please don't come for any of us. We love your gang and we respect it and we would never make fun of it. And if we do make merch, we promise to send the proceeds to the city council. Thank you.
I don't promise that.
Hey, shh, Shannon, it's not a joke. We will send the proceeds and we will support Appalachia to the bitter end. All right, continue.
I will say I love cornbread. Maybe is that enough?
That's enough. They will appreciate that.
Fighting, for a future. What do I want it to be? Obviously I have a family and stuff, but what do I want for me? I thought about the first thing I went to was the channel because I do love to do this. It was the first thing I thought of. Am I going to do this? Am I going to go back to it? Do I want to do what I was doing? Do I want to do something else? What do I want?
Do you love this though,
And
Tracy? You
thought
ain't
about
got to
it,
stop
kinda
it, but
started
do
like,
you love
why
this
not do
though?
more? What happens if I lose that? What if it goes?
She has
Very-
never thought any one of these things.
I knew Shannon was going to want to say something. Yeah. It's disingenuous. Oh, you just we just saw your bun. It's disingenuous. Shannon, don't worry, girl. Always your bun.
And can I tell you something, Olivia? And I mean this with every bit of my soul. If I was Tracy, I would never come back to YouTube as of today. Because, like, we've gotten through the JK, the meltdown, the meltdown, the meltdown. Then we got through the illness. Then we got through, I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. I could never show my face again. And for her to come back in this way, that is what blows me. Because when you say disingenuous, that to me it's disrespectful. Like, fuck disingenuous is disrespectful. You are lying to people. I'm done.
Yeah. Go ahead, Shannon.
I don't know.
Okay. What
Keep
do you
playing.
think?
I'm sure I'll have something to say in a second.
Okay. Yell it out.
Down.
Sierra said it. She said it well.
Yeah, she did. She said everything I wanted to say.
What if it just is taken away one day? What am I going to do then? Do I want something tangible that's in front of me? So I know a lot of people do that. I'm a felon, so I can't get a real job. Well, that ain't me. I did think
that was she just threw some shade.
I hated that though, because it's
not true.
That's so just disrespectful and just you can be throwing shade at whoever you want to throw shade at. But what about the rest of the felons out here in the world who have amazing jobs and worked very hard to get them and
right.
you know, even those who don't have amazing jobs and work their ass off, you know, for nothing because they have to, you know, that really fucking just upset me.
Yeah.
Stina says, I think she just sticks her toe into YouTube every few months to see if people give her pushback. But if she's wanting to come back and be well received, she will be waiting quiet a while. And that is such a true statement. Had to had to yes, that was so funny. Did you see Tira where reality said very that?
I love it. I love it.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna press play.
That when I was 20 years old and, you know, had all these charges and stuff against me. And I didn't think I would ever be able to be anything because of that. And I left school and I had credits, you know, from all that time I had gone. So I was like, well, what do I want to do? And my mom ended up having a stroke. And I had been kind of debating because I wanted, you know, I love the legal field. I love the medical field. What do I want to do? Do I want to go back into, you know, what I was doing before? Do I want to go and do something new? Well, when my mom had the stroke, it was kind of like a nudge. I don't know if it's my sister, you know, giving me some sort of sign or what, but it made me feel, well, my sister gave me my mom a stroke really in a sign that she wouldn't do them, you know what I mean? But I couldn't help but think like this is telling me something. So I made the decision to go back to school. I am a student now. I am in my spring semester working towards a BSN. I'm going to be a nurse, where afterwards I will go to work and start working towards my master's so that I can become a nurse practitioner. It's a way that I can help people. It's a medical, you know.
I think that's great. Get the fuck off YouTube and do that.
Wait, so is she done with YouTube?
Oh no. No, she's about listen, just listen.
She's just
got
done with the JK shit.
No, she's not done with JK. She's about to put out all kinds of shit about inmates and all kinds of other videos.
Yeah, I thought someone said that she's not doing the JK shit or the burner shit, but she's doing something else about the like interviewing and felons, like interviewing them, like kind of like 23. Huh?
She talks in circles a little bit. Okay, she talks in circles.
Just like that, you know, I was telling you, I think, you know, do you know how hard that is? You know, to like have a bunch of people reach out to you and then read all their stories, pick which one you like, and then interview them, talk to them on the phone, and then you have to pay them usually, especially at the beginning when you don't have a lot of followers.
Well, and also think about it, especially because these people will be coming from federal prison, they don't get to just sit on the phone and call you back. They get 30 phone calls a month, and their phone calls are like 15 minutes long.
Yeah, so she's gonna have to pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to be asking for some money, honey, and I guarantee you Jason's going to get broke off. See what I'm saying? It's all about the money, and he knows she got it.
And also just being an interviewer, like she makes decent videos. I know I'm not trying to be a hater. Like, I don't think she's an amazing editor. I don't think she makes amazing videos. But I know a lot of people do, so I respect it. She's not bad, like she's good, but she's not amazing. And I don't know.
I mean, I thought she was because I can't even get one successfully edited, so I praise her for it.
And I'm not a very good editor myself, so it's definitely something for me to look up to. But I mean, damn, if you're better than her, then I get it.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. I wanted to read something that was very good. Hold on. Oh, reality.
What say after that?
Listen though, this is something reality says, I'm curious how she could be in the medical field with her charges. Because I know they're very excuse me. I don't want to mute. Um, the
And
yawn.
she is a felon. Nothing is expunged.
I don't know. I didn't ever FOIA her because I was scared of what I would see, and then if I knew too much, I'd have to expose her.
Oops. I mean, what
I'd
can you
like
do?
to see it though. I'd like someone else to do it.
You know, I'm gonna say something, and maybe this is just one of those boundaries that I find myself crossing every year, right? I think depending on how she handles this Jason stuff and what, because you can tell what people's intentions are. I think, if her intentions are bad here, I think pulling a FOIA on somebody like that, it's like you're telling so many stories. Like Olivia, you know Coley. Shannon, thank God you don't. Olivia, you know Coley. Like she's a nobody, right? So otherwise she'd be a perfect candidate for a FOIA because she lies so much, right? Just like Jessica. Well, Tracy's Jessica 2.0 in my opinion. And I think depending on how she comes back with all this and how it's taken, like she's somebody that I do agree should have a FOIA pulled on them. And I
I
never
agree.
thought I have a very I I don't think it applies to everybody, and I don't think that's the right way to think about it. But like in certain situations, I really do co-sign that shit and I stand on it.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with you. If I had the money, I totally would FOIA her.
Yeah. I think that there's just so many questions there.
She's hiding
And
a lot.
Stina says, I wish I didn't know who Coley was. And I don't really, I don't though. I don't know Coley at all. I know that she
You
says that,
know enough though. You know what I'm
but
saying? Like
I've
she
never spoke
lies
to her
so
in my
much.
life. But I've
Dude,
never
she wants to be your friend so motherfucking bad, Olivia. I've
I
never seen
heard
anything like it.
I heard that, and I have started to see a lot of that, and I I am
It's
gonna
weird, but that's what she does to people. Just so you know, it's nothing personal. It's just her weirdo behavior.
I just am gonna plead the fifth. God. Okay. Oh, look at Brooke. Okay. Let's move on. I just got out of this weirdo behavior friendship. I can't start another one right now. I'm just
I love the medical field. It's something in a field I love to do, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm excited for that to happen and come down the
Oh,
line in the future.
Olivia.
And I'm really
Yes, ma'am.
Do you did a lot of people that are in here see my little clip of that live where Berna grabs the phone?
Oh, I don't know. We can take a
Ooh,
photo.
what are you talking about?
Oh, it's a good one.
Would you want to talk about some of the
Oh,
JK
I
shit
need it.
after Tracy?
Yes, we
Okay.
will get to it. Yes. Don't let me forget, okay?
Okay.
Because I can't
Oh,
wait to
I
get
won't. I won't.
I'm still trying to remember what I was trying to say like 3 minutes ago and I forgot. I'm sitting here still trying to remember.
I love you, reality. You're seriously the sweetest thing on this whole earth. And
I need to look at the comments. It just sucks because then if I look at the comments,
can
I
you
can't
see the
see the
ones I put on
screen.
the screen at least?
What?
Can you see like the ones I put on the screen without
Yeah.
looking at the comment section? Okay.
Yeah.
At least you can see those.
Yeah.
Stina said, "Oh no." Uh, and oh how.
Yeah.
Hold on. Actually, oh how he is always asking for the money. Oh God. Yeah, he's very controlling. Okay, let's get back and finish that. We got to get through her. We got to. Can I speed her back up to 2?
Can I just offer a little palate cleanser? I need some advice from everybody, please. Do you guys think it would be cool for the nail channel to like vlog in some way, me packaging up orders? Because I have orders ready to ship and I'll be able to ship them, in the next few days whenever all the stuff comes. But like, should I vlog like packaging them up?
I have a better idea.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you all. Talk about this for a second, and I'm going to heat me up a piece of a cookie.
Oh, I knew it. Dude, when she said heat me up, I swear to God, I said cookie. Tell me, Miss Shannon.
I'm gonna have to eat a cookie now. That sounds really good.
She makes me want to eat all the time. I can't stand it. And I'm trying to keep it thin over here, girl. Whatever I call thin.
Yeah. But no,
What was
my idea was, I don't know. Don't judge me, because a lot of people consider ASMR weird. But do you like ASMR?
I actually can't stand it. A lot
Well,
of the nail girlies
what kinds have you
do that.
tried? Because
Well,
there's
like
so many different kinds.
well, okay, so like I could totally do an ASMR video if I did my charm collection, right? Because charms make noise. I could
Yeah,
do
and
that.
also
I
like
could make the video, right? Like
just
that's
like
actually a great video idea. But I
so
can't
like
watch it.
yeah, like you don't have to listen to it yourself after you
Yeah.
post it, but just like for example,
Oh my God, that's a great
you just go
idea.
through like how like for example like unboxings, or like let's say you have a brand new package or something, then
Yeah,
like
I
just
definitely do
undo it,
recall.
do everything that you normally would be doing, but have a mic really close to it for the noise, and then just cut like the steps together and then post it on TikTok. And I bet you'll get so many views, especially if you put like ASMR, like nails, because people love nails in ASMR too, because it's like, the noise it makes. So
Oh my God,
like
thank you. I am so
seriously,
doing
have you
that.
ever
Thank
looked
you
at
so much.
ASMR talk? Like just if you type in ASMR on TikTok, like
Oh, have
it
I
has a
ever?
whole.
No, because I don't watch ASMR.
Well, you would be amazed at the amount of fucking money you would make. They
And
send
all I would
so
have
many
to do,
gifts.
yeah, and all I would have to do is get a good mic because obviously I don't have a great mic. I'm not a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? A mic ain't my thing right now. So like that's
Yeah.
all I would have to get is just like a good mic. And I could do ASMR just for TikTok. That is a great fucking thank you so much for that.
I think it would be a good idea.
Oh, I really thank you for that. And when it takes off, I'll be like, "Oh my God, you're my bestie."
There's this woman that I watch sometimes that she
Mhm,
actually has OCD. And
mhm.
so like she'll video herself like being at like Target or Walmart, and you know how like all the nail polishes are like mixed up and out of like where they're
Yes.
supposed to be. She'll sit there and she'll take them all down, and she'll arrange them
Oh,
all by like
wow.
brand and then color and everything. Like she'll be in there for like an hour just videotaping it, and like people watch it
Oh,
because it's like
wow.
relaxing and like satisfying.
So
You
I'm
know
back.
what? I love videos where they're organizing and stuff, especially something I love like nail polish, but I wouldn't
Yeah, and you
listen
see
to it
that's kind of like
for
ASMR too.
but I wouldn't listen to it for the ASMR, if that makes sense. I would literally watch it because I would love to watch the organization.
Oh my god, my
Read this
phone's starting to
comment,
glitch.
Kira.
What, babe?
Read this comment from reality.
Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, even with my eyeballs. You can get those puffy things for the camera and run your nails through the mic and then tap it. Oh yeah, because I have nails now. Oh my god, yous are geniuses.
Okay,
Thank
stop
you so
glitching.
much.
Okay.
I couldn't really hear what you guys were saying 'cause it started glitching.
Oh, we weren't talking about nothing really.
Yeah, no, the palette cleanser's over. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And go ahead and press play, Miss Ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna mute so I can try to stuff my face because I forgot that I had my barbecue chicken pizza, so I actually got it first, and then I'm gonna eat a cookie. Okay, that's my soapbox.
I do love your nails though, Tira. They're so cute.
I will make you a pair anytime, girl.
Really?
Anytime.
My favorite is like the ones that are like really chunky with like like the gems and charms on them. Those are my
Oh, and
favorite.
them are my favorite to do. You have to let me do you a set. Let's make sure that we email at the end of this, okay? I
Oh my
would
god, that'd be
love to make you
awesome.
a set. And now I can start shipping them, so it's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be amazing.
Hopeful. It gave me this goal to look forward
Sorry,
to.
Olivia.
Something else I want to talk about is, I know some of you already know this. There may be some of you who don't. If you don't follow the Reddit or any of that, you probably wouldn't know. Is that I am talking to Jason, and he's been trying to get in touch with me for quite a while now. He had mailed me a handwritten letter back in September. He was reaching out because he had this idea that he wanted to talk to me about. Him and Jessica were fine at the time, and you know he had, I guess at one point they were going to do, I'm not going to go into detail about all that because it is what it is, but in a short answer, she was busy with other things. So, she wasn't going to do it. And
Hey, I
he,
just have one question.
and he said to me, respect.
So she said I am in contact with Jason. She said I have been for months, for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so why now? And if they've already been in communication, what was the issue with having to get the information from CJ? How does that make sense?
Okay, listen, she's about to explain it. That's why when you asked that, I was
don't
like,
even understand why he wanted to talk to her in the first place.
yeah. Well, it's all bogus. Just listen. Hold on. Because reality
And
pointed it out
Nicole,
earlier.
remember?
Well, the reality pointed it out earlier. Everything she's saying that she's going to do for him now and why he originally reached out and why Jessica wasn't able to do this or didn't want to do this at the time because she was so busy making other content, like she just said, is already going on a different podcast. So hold on, listen.
Okay, I see the chat now.
What I did. And he said that, in his words, I am a fact-finding motherfucker. So he wanted to get in touch with me because there are inmates who wanted to share their stories. And, that was, I thought, a great idea. I really love the idea. Well, more recently, he had been talking to, some of the people on Reddit. He had been trying to get in touch with me. I guess he had asked many people, I'm not sure, but he had asked a lot of people supposedly to reach out to me, to get in touch with me, to hook him up with me, to work with him.
That's bullshit.
And
so she contradicts herself. I've been talking to him for months. She'll even say again since September.
Exactly.
But then, and she loved the idea he presented to her back then. Thought it would be great to do. And then now she's saying a lot of people in the Reddit were saying to get in touch with it. Like, what? You already said you've been talking to him since September. And listen, she's going to keep on saying it. Hold on. Listen, it's baffling. She talks in circles.
Only scared people lie.
And that's facts.
I had seen everything that was going on. I had some questions for him. So I had asked someone on the Reddit. I don't know if these people want me to share their names or not, so I'm not going to. But I had asked somebody on the Reddit, privately, about some questions I had. And that went, it just seemed like there was a lot of people involved. So I said, could you put me in touch with him? Because I had questions. I had stuff that I really wanted to know. I thought was important, and I felt like I had. I felt
What
yeah,
you
he
need
deserved
to know?
an answer, I
What
guess.
you
I don't know.
need to know? That's all I had to say. What you need to know, Tracy. What are your questions, girl, for Jason?
But if she was already in touch with him and he had emailed her or he had wrote her handwritten letters, how could you not get in fucking touch with him, you lying bitch?
Seriously, like that's what I said originally. I was like, why can't she just write him a letter and then he could put her name in the thing? And
Yeah.
who was she going through on the sub asking all these people for all this shit? That's not true.
I guarantee she's trying to insinuate it was CJ because nobody else would have spoke to her and done this for. That was in contact
But
with
CJ is the one that gave it to her.
Okay, so CJ gave her Jason's information.
I
Email.
believe so. Like Trace, yeah, because CJ told her that Jason wanted to get into contact with her.
Oh.
And so, yeah. And then that's when she said that she was going to make a video.
But she said she was making a video about Buster's records.
How many videos is this bitch making?
I don't know. Probably none.
None.
Oh no, she's gonna talk
one
about
will come out
Jason.
in 3 years.
No,
Oh.
she's getting on this Jason train. Trust and believe.
And what's funny is people on the sub are already, kind of getting tired of Jason. So does she think that everyone's gonna go over there and give her the views to watch it?
Right.
Good point.
Like, you're a little late, bitch.
A day late and a dollar short. That's what I'm
There you
gonna
go.
retitle this fucking title of this live too. Okay. Oh,
I
it's gonna be
wanna.
and $150 short.
You silly. I can't stand you. No, she is the epitome of covering someone and then actually becoming what you quote unquote hate. She is Jessica Kent.
And that's where we got to get to is these comments. This was released last night. And Rach says she is just a big old pawn in Jason's game, and it's crazy.
That part.
Yeah, and it's crazy that she's falling for it. At least Mindy was up front about her motives for talking to Jason, and
I never saw this.
Yeah, I want to say whatever y'all want to say about Mindy, but you always know where you stand with that bitch, and I appreciate her for that. And I will always be able to get down with a person that you know where you stand with them.
Out of everybody in that community that had built or whatever, she's the only person I've never had any contact with. Any at all. Like, not a single exchange of hello.
Me too.
I think that you all would like each other, all of you all. That's just my 2 cents. What is so crazy to me is that I kept a distance from Mindy because of my sister and how much she reminds me of her. And then now, I've talked to Mindy a lot more than I ever really had. And, my sister is on life support. A lot of you all know that. She's been sick for a very, very, very long time. Her endocarditis has ate her body alive. And I just want peace for her. She deserves rest and peace. And it's not something that I'm sad about. It is truly a blessing that she's going to go get her peace. So, I just wanted to preface it with that. But I just thought that it was so crazy to me. Now, me and Mindy talk a little bit more. And that happened, It is just weird how the world works. So, Anywho, I'm going to press play.
But I asked, and they put me in touch with him, and he said, "Wow, I've been trying to get in touch with you." Da da da. And we started talking. Nobody else knew about it. It was kept quiet. We did not want it to be put out publicly. I wanted to keep it private, and his story was going to be the first story to share. And
Hold
like I said, we
on.
were talking privately.
Hold
Nobody had
on.
known.
Why did she have to cut that? What the fuck? Why? Why did she have a cut in there? What did she edit out? Just saying. You can go ahead and play. I just wanted to say she cut something in there and I'm trying to figure out what it was.
Oh, she's the cut splice queen. And I have to say, fuck my ADHD, because I had okay.
You tried. I think the dementia is rubbing off on both of you little things.
You're spreading
It's
the
definitely
dementia.
me. It's probably me. I'm contagious with my dementia.
No,
No,
nobody's
I'm for
dementia is
real.
bad
Like,
as
I'm
spirit.
terrible. Like, I have amazing, like, long-term memory, but horrible short-term memory. But not in, like, the way that, like, I don't remember, but it's like when I need to remember it, I can't.
I kind of feel like that too, because see, I can remember what Tracy said in her video 6 months ago, but I don't know what I just was trying to finish my sentence. You know what I'm
It'll
saying?
be, like,
It's
on the tip of your
terrible.
tongue. And then it'll bother me, like, all day until I find, like, what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I press play, maybe I'll remember.
Except for like 2 people. And that was it. We've been going back and forth, phone conversations and emails, and we were doing this, working together. I felt like because he was looking for me and he, you know, respected my work and he thought that I would do a good job at finding information and he thought that I would do a good job at putting this out in the way that like I described to him. I explained to him what I wanted to do, how I
Okay,
wanted to do it.
okay. Okay, you just got done saying you stalked this motherfucker.
Yes. So she says he sent her a letter in September. Then he was trying to then they talked and she liked the idea that he presented to her. Then she was in the Reddit and everyone said to get a hold of him. So then she just got a hold of him. So then he emails her and says all of this, and am I the only one that's like is convoluted and confused?
Because this entire video is a lie. I have nothing positive to say about this entire video, except she looks better in this video than she did the last one. That's all I can say. This is pure bullshit. It's oh god, the JK in her, I don't think I've seen it until now. I've heard of her being JK Jr. for a long time. I don't think I've seen it until this video, ladies.
Yeah. Well, you see it now. It's just confusing. Okay. Oh no! Fuck a duck. Where were we?
Not fucking duck.
Asked someone on the Reddit. I don't know if these people want me to share their names or not. And like I said, we were talking privately. Nobody had known about it except for like 2 people. And that was it. We've been going back and forth, phone conversations and emails, and we were doing this, working together. I felt like because he was looking for me and he, respected my work and he thought that I would do a good job at finding information and he thought that I would do a good job at putting this out in the way that like I described to him. I explained to him what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, the vision I had for it, and he thought it was great. He loved it. There were some contingencies in place, one being that if I felt that I was in any way getting, overwhelmed, or if there was an issue that I didn't like what was happening, I could walk away. No strings attached. I could walk away. There would be no issues. None of this craziness of throwing shit out. It was I can walk away at any moment, anytime if I want. So, like I said, he like
I wish I had one of those big bull horns like Betty, because I would blow the fuck out into it right now. But, bitch, you really think you're gonna walk away? You're just gonna walk away from Jason? And his vindictive ass isn't gonna throw you under the damn bus? I can't.
what I had to say about it, the thoughts I had, and he backed me up 100% in what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, and the things I wanted to say. And there were a lot of things made clear, and I told him I would do it. I don't know what happened or where it went wrong, but that information came out. People got very upset that he was talking to me and working with me, and all of a sudden it's being put out that I'm sneaking in the back door to talk to him, and I'm clout chasing and using him for this or that. And that doesn't, I mean, we've been talking and nobody even knew about it.
Hey, Shannon, I think you accidentally turned your camera on, but it's like black. So you may want to, I don't know if you did that on purpose or what, but it's on. No, I can tell you didn't. You don't know it's on. Oh, you're playing with Kitty Cat. Hi, Bunny. So, can y'all hear me? Did y'all hear my Bullhorn Betty response?
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm just
Okay.
actually not. I'm shut up for once.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. So I just wanted to let you. I wanted to make sure you all didn't have anything to say about this point, because the clout chasing and stuff. So we will go on for a minute.
If I would think if I were clout chasing, I would have put all that out. I would have told everybody what was going on, but I didn't, because I didn't. I wanted to do what I was doing. What we've got so far is it's amazing. It's such a much bigger thing than what people are thinking. There, my guess is that everyone thinks I'm just going to start going crazy and putting all this stuff out, and that's just not the case. It's a bigger story. There's a bigger picture, and I don't want to go into detail, because I don't know what's going to go on from here on out. But there's just so much more to it, and I think that
Oh God.
anyone who looks at
There is, excuse me, I just found these candies and I'm in heaven and I'm trying to shut up and I had to still say it. There is no fucking story here, bro. There is no truth. This is vindictive. If he is going to piss off JK, he is going to go straight to treat. She's being used and she's paying motherfuckers. I can only imagine what she is going to put out for Jason. Oh my God, I can't.
I completely agree.
this, would say, why wouldn't she be doing it? If you know what I mean. My name got dragged through the mud through all this, before. I was accused of criminal activities and all kinds of stuff. And I just don't understand the thought process behind, let's drag her some more and say that she's drama, that she's clout chasing.
Nobody was dragging you anymore until right now. And I do think that this is clout chasing, because if you weren't clout chasing, you would have put your damn true crime video up when you did. You wouldn't be coming back for JK shit. You wouldn't be doing all the shits. Period. Reality, we really, really do need our starburst.
Very though.
Aw, Shannon's showing Bunny. Hi, Bunny. Okay.
Oh, I love kitties. Hi, kitty.
Yeah, that's her bunny. She named her kitty Bunny after Bunny XO. Okay. Criminal activities. Yeah, she's talking about where JK accused her of all the bullshit. Oh goodness. Okay, I've got to go get a cookie. I've got to get some sugar in me. All right. I'm gonna play this for a second. Oh, hold on.
Sorry, I was in the other room where I couldn't make noise, so I was just showing you guys kitties.
Yes, everybody loves Kitty.
Really?
Love the bunny. I told him you named her Bunny after Bunny XO. Okay. Do you have anything to say about the clout chasing?
So high.
Huh?
I said she jumps so high.
Oh, like a bunny. Aw. Okay, so
You're
do you
gonna
have
get a
anything
cookie,
so far?
huh?
Do you have anything to say about this part so far? Like the clout chasing, accusing her of criminal activities. She doesn't understand why we would drag her through the mud anymore after her name got drugged so hard.
What? That makes no sense.
Who's talking about her, bro? Who?
That was
Who?
just because Mindy and Nicole did that. Why are we to blame?
But she's saying we've been dragging her through the mud over the Reddit.
Yeah, maybe like 5 comments out of like 35 or 40.
I think maybe 2 negative comments
And
myself.
every time I do, which is almost never, they always get downvoted. Always.
Oh, she has got stands. Like, it's unfucking real. Her stands. But they're going to start to see.
Glad Benjamin's gone.
When they're polite and their comments still get deleted, that's what I want to get to. I want to get to the rest of this because I want to do the comments. But I want y'all to hear a little bit more of this. Okay, so let's all mute real quick and I'm going to hit play.
Saying that she's all these things when I haven't even been here. I've not caused any drama. The only drama that's been caused is the drama because people were mad that I was talking to him when he was the one trying to get in touch with me. So, people can be mad. I get it. I don't know. I honestly don't really know why people are mad. Besides what it looks like, and that looks like everybody got mad because it was me and I wasn't bothering anybody. I was back here quietly. We were doing our thing quietly. I've not come out here creating, chaos and all of this stuff that it's being put on me. So it's frustrating, but I'm not going to let it get to me. People have continued to bring me back the drama.
Sorry, she be saying it don't get to her, girl. It gets to her.
And I feel like she's trying to throw digs at me. That comment, ridiculous, very disrespectful, gross. Yeah, I agree with all of you. Oh shit, Shannon disappeared.
Oh shit.
She'll come back. All right.
Here and there, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to acknowledge the messy stuff. I'm just going to move forward with what I decide to do, and that's that. I'm not going to join in on anything. I'm going to continue to stay myself, keep things private, and when this content comes out, then you'll see what I did and what I'm doing and why I did it and all these things. And I'm excited about these inmate interviews. I think they will be great. I think they're going to give a voice to these people, and I think that that's something very important when there's so many of them who don't, aren't able to share.
We'll see, Tracy. We'll see if you come through with this.
Their side of things, or if they're innocent and they want to share that. I want to help someone. So, when those interviews start coming out, then people will see it. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't have to. It's not like I'm forcing anybody, but to continue to drag me back into things that I'm not involved in, it's silly. And then to make accusations like,
no one is dragging you into anything you're not involved in. Shut up.
Well, I think there was an accusation of anything that comes out from here is be skeptical of it. Or handwritten letters and emails from the jail. You can't. All that does is make it sound like you are backing up the claims that were made against me before, which are false. And so, I don't know. It is what it is. And I think that there will be a lot of people who really see the difference in what this is going to be, because it's not going to be a drag fest. This isn't going to be coming and tearing somebody up and trying to destroy them and bring down their life and, seeking vengeance. That's not what it is at all. It's a
That's exactly what it is.
It's under her skin like scabies.
Ah,
I love that. Brooke says, yeah, she's got to be babied. Yeah, no, I agree, Tara. I agree. All right, we got 1 minute left.
very different perspective and painted in a very clear picture. I do have, it's not going to be where I'm throwing things out constantly and coming up and look what I got, look what I got. It's not going to be that. He has asked me to put out a little video of an incident that happened the other day. I do feel that needs to be shared because it involved police. So I'm going to go ahead and share that. But
Oh my
it's not going
God.
to be this holding up a bunch of stuff and putting it out.
I'm glad you
this
decide
this
what
weird
gets
segment. So,
shared.
yeah, I'm going to put that video up for you all, and you can see it and make your own, form your own opinions on that. And I will let you all know probably the day before the video is released. So we'll see what happens. But I appreciate you guys so much for being here and sticking by me and supporting me. And I'm very grateful that you all are here now. And I hope that I see you guys soon. So,
Okay, so
everybody, thank you
this
so much
is the
again for
end. Oh no, we don't want to hear.
Ready to be an e-commerce pilot.
Why am I seeing flipping ads again when I fixed my flipping ads? Okay.
Oh, you paid for premium and now they're coming up.
Always pay for premium, and this happened last time, so I
Oh,
went in and fixed it, and then guess what? It's happening again.
you gotta show me Burner grabbing the phone. Don't worry, I told you I wouldn't let you forget.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Shannon. We knew you'd come back. Oh, yeah, she's definitely getting paid. She's monetizing on all of this. And, her very first JK video has 25,000 views now, which is great. I think that's great. But that's a pretty good little amount of money off that, I'd assume. I mean, I'm not monetized. I don't know, but.
Oh, it is.
Okay. The glitching was short this time, luckily.
Oh, good. So, did you get to see the end of it? Do you have any final words?
I don't think I got to see it, the end of it.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to just go to the Reddit to show that clip?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all are gonna have to wait 1 second because I'm gonna have to switch to my phone real quick. So, and then we'll come back and go to the Reddit. So I'm going to switch over to my phone. We're going to go over a couple comments real quick, and then we'll come right back and we'll do that to show that video because Tier wants to see that really bad. So y'all talk for just a second while I switch over to my phone real quick.
So what video did you say, Tira, that you really want to see?
Which one did I say I really want to see? I forgot.
That's a good question.
Right, good question. I don't know. I found candy that I really, really like. They're these caramel things. So I'm over here sucking my life away.
I like caramel, like in coffee and stuff, but not like just hard candy.
Oh my God, you're missing out on life. This is heaven in my mouth.
What are you eating?
I love cream
Caramel.
savers, though.
No, I love caramel.
It's so good.
Yeah, I love caramel. I actually have a couple of those Werther's original, like, hard caramels that
Oh
my
my
mom.
God.
I got
My
some
mom
of
brought me
those.
those with my Queen Anne straw or chocolate dipped cherries that she gives me every year for Christmas. Because my grandma used to do it every year, and when my grandma passed away, my mom took up the tradition. Have y'all ever had a Queen Anne chocolate dipped cherry?
Never.
Never even
Reality.
heard of it.
You gotta tell them hoes about the Queen Anne's. Reality's gotten them every year
No,
for
but
Christmas
seriously, my
too.
favorite thing ever was the strawberry cream savers.
Oh, I would
And then they
kill for one of
discontinued
those.
them, and you couldn't get them anywhere. And they just brought them back.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I'm still trying to find them.
Oh, we gotta find them, bitch. I need those. You know what else?
You can get it like in a huge bag online though.
Oh, I'm
Expensive,
ordering
but
some.
I've
I'm
been
ordering
craving
some.
those like literally since I was like 11 or 10.
I'll
Craving
order
them
a
ever
huge
since then.
bag. I'll order a huge bag and then I'll split it in half and send you half when I send you
You
your cowboy boots.
Yeah, you can do that, and then I can send you back like some candy over here that's like my favorite or something.
Oh yeah, go to the little hood stores and get the good candy. I miss.
Ooh, okay. There's a
You
lot
know
of
what
good
I'm
ones.
talking
You know
about?
what you need, Olivia? Mexican candy.
Oh my god, that's my absolute favorite. Absolute
Really? I
favorite.
haven't tried a whole lot of
Oh,
Mexican
you gotta hook her up with that, Shannon. That'll be the best.
candy. Yes.
Do you ever go to or did you ever go to Tony's, Tira? Tony's the market?
No, not familiar with that.
Oh. Well, it has like such an amazing like huge selection of like Mexican candy and then like other food from other countries and stuff.
Oh, cool. So
But
not
they
just
have
Mexico, but
so
also
much stuff
Italy.
with like chamoy and tahini all over
Yeah,
it.
you gotta send her the corn sucker.
Oh my god, I love those.
Oh, I don't know nothing about no corn sucker.
If you've never tasted Mexican candy before, it's gonna taste really weird to you at first.
Huh.
It,
So,
it's like it's like it's like weird at first, but then if you keep like if you keep sucking it, that sounds weird. But if you keep sucking it, like it really does like taste good. That sounds so weird to say. I'm like over here like stuttering. 'Cause
blushing.
I'm like that sounds so wrong.
It's okay.
While I'm stuck in my life away listening to her talking about sucking. I'm stuck in my life
Oh
away.
my god. We're horrible. Okay, so yeah, reality said we tear them up in my house. I want one so bad. I'm talking about my Queen Anne's. And yeah, oh, Amanda knows about my Queen Anne's. Okay. Oh, those Queen Anne's and
Is that
sweethearts.
local?
No,
Dang, do I gotta be bougie to like know who Queen Anne is?
no, it's like, you should definitely know because you're older. It's
Well,
something.
okay.
Because you're an old bitch, so you should know about the Queen Anne.
Just say it, right?
I don't know. I thought every person in the world got them at Christmas. I don't know.
No.
No.
They're very affordable. Yeah, they're cheap as hell. Brooke knows about. Everybody else in the chat knows about them. So, all right, we'll move on though.
I've never heard of this.
Well, y'all gotta look up Queen Anne's chocolate cherries. Okay. Shannon.
Olivia.
I'm chewing my cookie, sorry. Okay, so this is gonna be more of like your moment in a minute, okay?
Oh no, it's not my moment. It's the Tracy's Secret Service's moment.
So,
It is just so pathetic.
okay, so this comment here that says, honestly, I was a fan. Read that damn comment, Shannon. I can't see
It
it
is
that
so
way.
small. I can't see it. I
Oh,
can't
you
even
can't
see the
see it either?
words.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's like so far away. I don't know if it's
Oh, I
like
can't
even
even
worse 'cause it's on my
helping.
phone, but
Shit.
okay, here. I can zoom in.
Oh, you can? Okay, I was looking for my glasses. Do you got it?
You're just wanting me to read these?
Just read Robbins, I believe is her name.
Wait, why don't I see it?
The second comment.
Oh, that's so weird. I don't know why my thing is messed up.
Okay. I got
Hold
my
on.
hold on. I think I got my glasses right here. Okay.
Okay, here you go. I don't know why my thing's split in half for a second.
Oh no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Honestly, I was a fan. So much I supported your Patreon. While covering JK stuff, you obviously became way too close and let all those people affect your actual life. I don't want to be dragged back into this either, so I'm not going to watch you anymore. I wish you the best, but I'm definitely done.
I thought that was a good sentiment. Hold on, not there yet.
I like it was just straight to the point.
Okay. So this comment at the top.
See, I never saw those.
Yeah, this got deleted immediately.
It had to have been after mine.
I don't know when it was. But I can't. Does it say her name is Mackenzie?
Yeah.
Okay, can you read that one?
Did she address charging for Patreon but not providing any new content since December? I watched the video but didn't hear anything about it. I was subscribed for a while, but it felt like I was getting ripped off, so I have since unsubscribed. Just really disappointing to see that Patreon is still active and nothing is being posted. And it has 3 likes.
Like, why delete that?
Yeah.
That's not mean. I don't think that's mean at all.
I'm surprised that the Secret Service bitch didn't reply to her saying something like she did actually address this. Were you listening? And, you know, because that's what she tried doing to me. I'm like, what?
Yes. She kept saying that she addressed this.
Multiple times.
And
She
this
addressed it
Patreon has
multiple
never
times.
been addressed. Y'all in the chat, let me know. Have you ever heard her address this? Because I will apologize and eat crow, but I've never heard her address it. Yeah, she deleted that comment.
And that's the one I had is that the one I had subscribed to? I mean subscribed to. Replied to.
Yeah, no, I think you replied to a different one actually. Okay, so Brooke says no, never addressed it. Let's see. So then, let's see what this is. This is the one you replied to right here.
Okay, yeah.
Read that.
Why are you getting involved in this again? I thought it almost gave you a mental breakdown last time. That's a genuine question, no shade. Just can't understand why you'd want to get involved again.
So then
Those are very valid questions.
Shannon replies, hold on. No, that one have already done. Where the heck did Tira go? No, hold on. Okay.
I said she also affected all of them and acts like a victim. She's probably going to delete comments again, but oh well. So I guess I did have a comment right before that.
Oh, okay, yeah, and that all got deleted.
And then this asshole replied to me saying, interesting that you took the time to write this unnecessary and catty comment.
Yeah, and look at all the likes.
And then I replied to him saying some shit like, interesting that you took the time to reply to my comment.
I think
And
it's
something.
Yeah, interest. It's right here.
Yeah.
Because Sammy said it's okay for her to say, guys, no need to drag her. She wasn't rude, didn't call names. We comment on Jessica constantly and other creators on that. So let's not be like the ride or dies. And what did the Secret Service reply to him? She said, you are absolutely right.
Where is it? I don't see it.
It's at the top.
Okay.
And she said, you are absolutely right.
You're absolutely right, and that is why, as long as you are not being mean and hateful, you are free to speak your opinions and it will be left up, because we are not like those people here.
He says, good on you for noticing that. Then what do you reply back?
It's not in order. So.
Oh, yeah, it's not in order. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the next one. Oh, this was you addressing why she was deleting comments.
Yeah. Wait, all these are gone, right?
Yeah, this got deleted.
Why are you deleting comments? I didn't call you names, wasn't rude, simply laid out the concerns about your actions and the way that you treat others. Is it that hard to apologize and take accountability, just like you've been demanding of JK or Jason? Explain one thing. Why would you go out of your way to work with someone who tried to make your life hell and dox you, but you delete comments from people who only helped you? I was a mod, a supporter since day one, so why delete my comments? But you're gonna work with Jason? That's really nice.
Yeah, and I agree with everything you said there. And she deleted that. And then Reality said, talking about how she was saying people would get grandfathered into her Patreon. Do you remember her talking about that?
What does that mean?
So she took away the $1 tier. So it's only a $3, $5, and $10 tier now. So the people that had the $1 tier, I guess, got grandfathered in. But now you join, you have to pay the $3 tier minimum.
I'm surprised she doesn't just make the first tier pay more.
She does. She's making them pay $3 instead of $1.
Is it for the whole time? Because I feel
No.
Oh, okay.
Just anybody new now has to if you want to join at all.
I get it.
Yeah. So, but it's like, why? Yeah, that's like Brooke saying. So it was originally $1, but got forced to pay $3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hey, Clary. She said, oof, so much I could say about what Tracy has been saying behind the scenes. But instead, I'm going to shut up and eat my Cheerios and listen.
Technically, isn't that like, that's not fraud, but is it? Or what would that be?
What?
Because they're signing up to pay a certain amount and then you change it. So they're like, if let's say they have auto pay,
Oh, yeah.
they don't have the choice.
Brooke says she's got those receipts. Oh, girl, let's see those.
So like, what would that be? Would that be
sneaky?
It's not.
It's shady, sneaky, fraudulent. I mean, it's a lot of things. I don't know the technical.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like the name of like the charge it would be.
Yeah, I don't know that, but it's a lot of bullshit. Yeah, so then Sammy here, he says, we are no better than Ride or Dies or Jessica with continuing the toxic fandom crap. I like Sammy. I didn't downvote him. I downvoted Amber though. Okay. And then
I downvoted hella people.
Oh God, here's the novel from the Secret Service.
I did not read that. I just read
know
the
you
first,
made me
like,
read
two
it.
sentences.
You made me read it.
I didn't even expect you to read it.
Well, I did. You know me. Well, you're gonna read it now because I can't see it.
She said she has addressed it more than once, but everyone is entitled to their own experience in the same situation. What? And it doesn't have to be the same, but at this point, there is not just one victim. Everyone was a victim in this situation. What? But not everyone is going to see it the same way, and going back and forth over who said what and did what isn't helpful to anyone. And the people not involved are either really tired of hearing about it or really lost about what is even happening, like several comments clearly state. So it's just not productive to keep talking about what happened 2 months ago or happened months ago. There are definitely two sides of each story. And
so,
you and
hold on, I'm going to interrupt you. Sorry, I got a comment.
Go ahead. Please interrupt me.
So, no one's going back and forth. No one is a motherfucking victim except Tracy, who wants to play a victim. And, like, it's just fucking wild to me. It's wild to me. I won't even make you read the rest because it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo bullshit. I want to get to the one. This is it. This is it right here that I wanted you to read, that I wanted to read was, I just found my glasses so I can do it. Okay, she says, I delete the comments, not her, and it's only the comments that are made with ill intentions and are not productive to what she is here for. I'm sure you noticed there is a lot that hasn't been addressed. And there are really good reasons for sticking to the specifics and not going back and forth, because that's what some people are here for, and we just aren't. So as long as the comments aren't made, why can't she address the Patreon? Why can't she address that? That needs to be addressed. Like, that's my biggest fucking thing. The Patreon needs to be addressed. She needs to fucking address it. And Amanda, I'm about to go back now. We're done with the comments. So we're gonna go to that.
She has to address it. She can't just not address it.
What are her good reasons for not addressing the Patreon? Because it's bullshit. Okay, so then she finishes with so as long as the comments are made aren't intended to create more drama, they stay. And if I feel like it's not something she needs to read, then it goes. Well, let me tell you, ma'am. I'm so glad that's your fucking job now, because it used to be mine. And it was bullshit. But I would never have deleted that Patreon comment. I would have stuck to my guns like I did with Tracy as a good friend and said, this is what you need to address. Get it over with. Do it. And let's move on. So then you reply, basically saying, you know, that's reasonable, and you were very nice. And it's probably fucking deleted.
Hey, my
And
phone was just glitching, so if you say anything to me, sorry.
oh, I just said what you replied was very, saying was very nice, and I bet it's
Oh.
already deleted. So in reality's point, oh, excuse me. Also, the donations to the DV community and the recovery community, that's what she said the money from Patreon was coming from. Yes, so she said every single dollar she received from Patreon was going to be donated. She said that several times, and obviously never produced anything like that. So, we shall see. Okay, I've got to switch back over real quick. And so that means we're going on a field trip!
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes.
Alright, so this is what Tira wanted to do. I'm going to DM her real quick. Okay. Let me get this off the screen. Whew. You gotta excuse me. I am tired. Okay. So, where is this? Okay. Now we're going to go to the Reddit, and I've got to find that. What was it called? Shannon? Hey,
Sorry,
Shannon.
what'd you say?
What can I search in the Reddit to bring that up quickly? The burner video of him snatching Jessica's phone.
Just, don't search it. Just go on my profile.
Oh, yeah.
And then go to posts.
What's your profile? It's MEOW.
Meow SRL.
MEOW. SRL. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why it's starting to glitch again.
Oh, no, you're fine. Okay.
Okay, now it's working again, but
I need to share my screen. Oh, wait. You didn't share it. Did you?
Oh, I'm sorry, because my internet wasn't working. So Affectionate did it for me.
Okay. Effect.
I also texted it to you, remember? So you could always click on it. But you're on your laptop, right?
Yeah. Affectionate, and then it's like underscore ad.
You could just type in Affectionate and then I don't know, meows, because that's what the title was.
Okay.
Like that my internet was shit.
Okay.
Did you find it or no?
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Yep, found it. Okay.
The
Sorry,
reason it's like cropped so high is because you're not allowed to show people's, like first and last names or their faces. So that's why it's cropped so high and like you can't see her face. But then I had to like try to cover it even more because of the chat.
Clary was trying to help us, but we didn't see the comments. Okay. Thanks, Clary. All right. So we are going to share the screen.
What did Clary say? Oh,
she was trying to help us find it.
Yeah, I forgot that, Clary.
Okay. So I need to apologize too, because the Reddit on my computer makes it so hard to show a full-length video on Reddit while I'm sharing my screen. So
it's only 3 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. I think, should we just play it all the way through?
Yeah, because it's at
All
the end, but like you'll hear like when Burner's like kind of walking in and like walking away, and like I'll tell you like my theory at the end.
Okay.
It's kind of Clary's theory too, but well, it is her theory, but I'm not positive.
Well, we will watch it and see.
See, that's the snake, because I was trying to cover the chat.
Of getting back together, and I have receipts to prove this. He just stopped calling. He stopped calling. When I tell you all that makes me fucking violent as shit, you have no idea. It makes me so mad for my kids. They're the
Sorry, I just have to say something real quick. Her voice is so weird and raspy and low, like, and then
That's her drunk voice.
Oh, okay. That's what I was assuming, but then your thing up here violent as shit. That made me laugh.
Yeah, because like she really fucking uploaded this. Like
Yeah.
It's because in the lives someone asks her, me, I asked her if I was like is it true that what did I ask? Fuck.
I'll play it and yell it out if you remember.
The best kids. They're such good fucking kids.
Oh, it was because Reese wouldn't call. So since it would make it her so
It's not the
violent,
person I know. No.
what makes it so weird and like coincidental is immediately after I asked her, I said, "Isn't it true that on Thanksgiving, you attacked Reese because he didn't want to come back home with you?" And then you'll see at the end, you know.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play it through now.
No, he wouldn't go this time without calling his kids. Part of me thinks like his girlfriend like doesn't want him talking to them because she's just fucking insecure as fuck and jealous as fuck, and because he did that to her. He did that to her. Because I've been there. I've been right where she's at. You know? Didn't you attack him because he wouldn't get back with you? Fuck no. No. That is actually not what happened. Like
And
at all.
listen to this part.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say yes, you did. That was someone else too.
I don't think I just randomly attacked him.
See,
Y'all are
did
crazy
you
as
hear
fuck.
that part? That's what I'm
His
talking
girlfriend,
about.
maybe. I don't know why people do this. They're fucking insane. The only ones that know what happened the last time we saw him, me, Judd, and my kids. It is better this way. Let them believe whatever they want. Okay. I have to go. Y'all are distracting me, and I really have to get these nails put on. We have a really early flight, so I love y'all, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. To cover my name. Yeah, I met her at court. Not actually, not hi, how are you? It's nice to meet you. No, because Judd's a little bitch, and he you know, he acts the way that he acts, and he knows how to trigger me. He knows how I go from 0 to fucking prison.
Yeah, that's
Good
what I
night,
meant
guys.
about her
I'm not
talking
done.
so much shit.
When you dealt with someone for that long, they know how to trigger you badly. They know exactly how to get you there instantly. So you have to like protect your peace. You have to be emotionally aware of these things. You have to make sure that you're not responding to those triggers. And it is very hard. Very hard. It takes a long time. But don't let them trigger that out of you, because all they want is a reaction. You have to just stonewall them. Give them gray rock. You have to give them gray rock. I love a little bitch, and he you know, he acts the way that he acts, and he knows how to trigger me. He knows how I go from 0 to fucking prison.
Good night, guys.
No, I'm not done.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Y'all didn't see it?
Oh, no, I'd seen it before, but it still makes me say wow. It still just makes me say fucking wow. So reality says she is upstairs. She took his girlfriend. Yeah, her dude was there. Yeah, right. Clary says, God, she makes me mad. Reality said he was downstairs smoking, so I don't understand. Right? And Clary says you can hear him click his fingers at her also. Oh my God, I did not catch that. Wow. He gives me the creeps. He gives me the creeps. Yeah, Lisa said he sounded drunk as fuck too. Yeah. Are they in Hollywood right now? Do you know, Shannon? I don't know what Shannon's doing.
Sorry,
But
I was opening up a wrapper.
no, you're fine. Are they in
I'm
Hollywood?
I'm eating a chocolate croissant.
Oh, that sounds good. So, are they in Hollywood right now?
I don't know if they're in Hollywood, but yeah, they're in LA or Chicago, not California,
Why did they go to California?
because some miraculous way he got in touch with Vice, and Vice is doing something with him.
Oh, yeah, that's what Clary just said too. It's a film for Vice.
So
Wow.
which means she probably paid a lot of money to get him there.
Wow, that is something. That's definitely something. Oh my gosh, though, y'all, I am so exhausted. It is 2:48 a.m.
Me too, I'm tired too.
We got 28 people in here, but I love y'all. Yeah, Clary says she thinks that they paid for Vice. All right, well, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, Shannon, for coming up because you're such a mecca of JK knowledge.
No,
and
Clary is.
I know. I would freaking love for Clary to come up one day with us.
Oh my god, I would kill for that. Because Clary has like the most like beautiful voice ever.
Oh my gosh.
And I love her accent so much. I just love it.
Yeah, well, Clary.
Both of you have just like the cutest fucking accents I've ever heard.
Well, Clary, come on up, girl. Anytime you want, we will schedule it. You are more than welcome. We would love it. We would love it. You say she hates accent. I hate mine too. I feel yeah, girl. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, but seriously, we would love it. So I appreciate all of you. And I'm going to bed. Good night.
All right, bye guys. Love you.
Bye. Love all of you. Good night.
Bye, Clary. Talk to you later.
Clary. Bye, Lisa May. Bye, Reality.
Even though I'm about to talk to Clary probably in like 2 minutes.
Bye.
All right, bye.